Hello, 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 and good morning, everybody. How is everybody this morning? Welcome. Please smash that like button on your way in. Nasty day to you again today here. So I hope you guys all have better weather than what we do. Good morning, sister. You didn't message me to tell me what she was up to. Good morning, Nana. We got Des and we got Nana. And we got Missy and Heather, Crazy Graham, Mary Michael, Unspoken Butterfly. Good morning, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Good morning, Heather. I'm doing good, as well as can be expected, I guess. Some things it is what it is, right? True Crime Time. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good to see you guys all. She made a box in the shape of a TV with a neck strap for her head. Perfect. She's on TV now. Well, we are sending you some healing vibes, my dear. It's been a week, you guys. It's been a week. I've been really busy. I'm slowly getting caught up on the private reads. I can't sit for long, so it's like, and then try to get re-energized, because doing this stuff, you guys, takes a lot of energy. A lot. So it's like I feel drained. I'm not sleeping good. I don't know if it's this change in the atmosphere or what it is, but it's just like no matter how long or how short, for that matter, I sleep, I'm just always tired. So it comes with the change of seasons too. We are in spring now. Yes, it does. It very much drains the energy. And trying to get comfortable and the struggle is real. But hey, every day above ground is good. It's a good day. As long as you're above ground, good day. So this week, it has been, crazy, between the Madeline Soto case, Riley Strains, I did a read on him, little Sebastian. It's like, what is this world coming to, you guys? It's just getting darker and darker and darker. It's like, it's crazy. I hate winter, so I'm coming alive again. There you go. Yeah, I can't wait for summer. Don't forget, you guys, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, give the video a like. It all helps. It's free to do. If you do want to become a member, right down below the video here, there is a join button. Okay, Nana, we're here. If you do want to donate, down below the video, there is a little heart shape there that I think it says donate or something. Or if you don't see that little heart, you can click the 3 little dots that are under the video. I know people have been asking where this heart is in the comment sections on the video. So it's right down here below the video, along the bottom here somewhere. If you don't see it, then just click the 3 little buttons at the end and it should come up. You can always donate through my PayPal. My PayPal, everything is in the description of the video. Every video has that in the description. My email, everything is always in the description of every video that I do. So you can find all that down underneath too, under the comment sections. I'm not so sure. Heather says, I did a reading on Madeline. I got a lot of deception. I got a lot of deception too. The betrayal, the lies, secrets. I got all of that. But I'm not convinced that it was just him. I think she's involved. And that's just my opinion. And that's been right from the beginning. And now I'm seeing a lot of other channels talking about it, and they're kind of jumping on board too, that they believe that she was involved. Well, I got that right from the beginning. She's not innocent in this. True crime says exactly. So I have started again, you guys, with this quitting smoking. Oh, the struggle is real. I was doing so good until my accident. And then I was bedridden for at least a good week. I couldn't sit very long at all, maybe 5-10 minutes. It has gotten a bit better. I've got my MRI results back. I've got to go for the surgery. Things have gotten worse, like a lot worse. It's in a dangerous zone now. So I don't know when they're going to plan on doing that, or if we're going to try something else first. I don't know what they're going to do. But it's been a last few months, you guys. Also, I want to let you guys know, starting April 1st, Chad Daybell's trial starts. I've said this in most of my videos. I probably will cover the first day of voir dire, which is jury selection, just to see what kind of questions each side is asking, etc. Seeing what the arguing points is that the defense is going to have against the prosecution in selecting a jury. I may cover days of the voir dire jury selection. I'm not going to cover every day, you guys, because it just gets repetitive and it takes a lot of time. So what I'm going to do is the days that I'm not doing the jury selection, covering that, I will be doing reads. So you're going to have something every day. And then once the trial starts, I don't believe it's going to take more than maybe 4 or 5 days for voir dire. Once the trial starts, I'm going to be covering it from start to finish, from opening statements to closing statements. You'll be able to see it right here live. We can stream it. So, true crime time. This is how I did it. I have tried, and I'll show you. I still have a whole box of these. This is 105 pieces of the Nicorette gum. They're like about 60 something bucks. Didn't work for me. I tried the patch, didn't work for me. What is working for me, and I have been yet to find one, but I remember back in the 80s when I tried to stop smoking, there was this little machine. And what you did is the first day that you start in your quest to stop smoking, every time you have a cigarette, you hit a button, hit a button, hit a button. And then I think you did that for the first 3 days. And then on the 4th day, what it would do was start weaning you down. So say you had it, the overall average was 20 cigarettes a day. Starting on the 4th, and the machine kind of figured out like how often you were having a cigarette and this and that. So then what the machine would do is take those 20 cigarettes, knock 5, I think, off, if I'm remembering correctly. And then it would say you were having a cigarette every 10 minutes. It would make you go every 20 minutes for a cigarette. So you couldn't have a cigarette until that thing beeped. And if you missed having a cigarette at that time, you had to wait for the next one. And then over time, it started putting more time in between the times you could have a cigarette. So breaking it down. And I think when I first quit and I was stupid to ever start again, I quit within a month. So what it does is it slowly weans you off. I tried cold turkey. I tried everything. It doesn't work. So what I've been doing is I did that again. I'm on my first week again. I was having like 10 to 12 cigarettes a day. So what I did is when I started last Friday, I took the 12 cigarettes, and now it seemed like I was having one every 30 minutes. So now what it is that I've got to wait an hour in between each cigarette. Sometimes I've gone, you guys, 3 hours before having another cigarette, but it helps. You know, you cannot have another cigarette. So at the end of the night, you know, usually when you're looking for another cigarette and you got no more left, I'm looking at my thing and I'm seeing like 5, 6 cigarettes still left in there, which is good. And I do that for a week. The following week, I got to go an hour and a half between cigarettes, and then 2 hours for the following week, then 3 hours the next week. And it weans you off gradually. I was down from 12 cigarettes a day down to 4 when I had my accident. So it was good. I was going like 5 hours between cigarettes and I wasn't even craving it. And if I did happen to get a really bad craving that I couldn't get past, say it was like 1 o'clock and I'm not supposed to have a cigarette until, say, 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, I would light it up and just take one puff off of it to get rid of that really bad urge and put it out. And then that would be the cigarette that I would have to have at 3 o'clock. So I'd still get that 2 hours in between, but I just got that one little puff just to get rid of that urge that wouldn't pass. Because sometimes you get an urge that passes, especially when you look at, you know, what you've how far you've come. It's like, nope, I can do this, and you push past it. Sometimes you just can't. Don't try and push yourself because you'll get discouraged. Light up one, take one puff, put it out just to get rid of that urge, and then wait to have the rest of that cigarette until your next cigarette time, which would be for me, say 3 o'clock. And then the next one would be at 5 o'clock, and then the next one 7 o'clock. So over time, and you give yourself a week on that schedule, because then your body gets used to it, right? Then you go from that, add another 30 minutes. Each week you add another 30 minutes in between the times that you can have a cigarette. And I'm telling you, it works. Like trying anything cold turkey, it would no, I would probably want to off myself. Like I wouldn't even be able to live with myself. And I'm telling you, even after the first week, the stuff that comes out of your lungs, it's disgusting, but I'm telling you, it's such a good feeling. I've got more breath. I used to go up and down the stairs and I was out of breath. I can go up and down them stairs now 10 times a day. And am I out of breath a little bit? But nothing like I was. Like I was out of breath walking down the street. So it does. And your body, it gives your body a chance to adjust. When you do something cold turkey, it's like your body is always fighting you. It's like mind over matter. And it doesn't work. At least it didn't for me. So I'm back on this train again. My doctor said, how's it going? I said, well, you knew what happened when I fell down the basement stairs, broke my tailbone, cracked 2 ribs, whatever. I was in pain. I was laying in bed, couldn't even do reads, couldn't do this, couldn't do that. And if I did, it was like one read, that was it. I'm bored. What do you do when you're bored? You smoke. So I did fall back, but I'm not giving up. I started over again. I'm going into my second week and I'm already starting to feel better. Now, if my back could just catch up, you know what I mean? And start feeling a little bit better. I don't know. We're going to see how it goes, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed and hoping for the best. Good morning, K. Mitch. Well, I hope so. Try it, True Crime. I'm telling you, it works. Nothing else worked for me. There's also a stick thing that you can use to like a vape almost like thing. I've tried that. I've tried the gut. I've probably spent close to $1,000. I did the nicotine patch. I did the there's another one. It was $460 for the first stage, and you can only get it by prescription. I tried that, couldn't do it. There was something in them that I broke out in a severe rash. So there's $400 down the drain there. I think I spent almost $1,000 and nothing was working until I tried this. I remembered back, and it's like, where's that little machine? And I went searching for it and I can't find it. There's Mary Michael. How are you? She says, Des, how are you today? I love Willow's comment about she didn't know what you're up to today. I know I was driving her, I would have jumped right in on that one. Oh. Don't give up, true crime time. Don't give up. So yes, so this week coming, you guys, Thursday I have my granddaughter for a bit. I've got to pick her up from school and that because my son has appointments. So I will be down there picking up my granddaughter and spending the rest of the day with her after I pick her up. But then on the 1st, so that's going to give me, it opens up some time. As far as I know, there's no other court things for the Kohlberger or anything like that. So I do believe I can catch up a lot this coming week and the following week. I also have a new deck coming, you guys. I can't wait to get it. I can't wait. And it wasn't badly priced either. It was like $22, I think. And it's called What's the Tea? I'm anxious to get that deck. So hopefully that comes in this coming week. And if it does, I will be using that deck. I need to clear it first. It may be in on Monday. So maybe by Wednesday, I'll be able to start using it. I can't wait. I'm really excited about this deck. I have changed out some of my decks. I have a room upstairs that I used to use for my reading, but I just felt closed in there. It's like a smaller bedroom. And I just felt too closed in. So I brought my office downstairs, and this part of my house where I have my office set up is initially a living room. I've got my living room where my dining room is, and I just took my dining room table and have it in the kitchen. I got a big enough kitchen, so it fits well. And I've just shifted everything down so I could put my office at the front of the house. So I got a nice big window. I've got lots of circulation down here and stuff. So, but I'm hoping to get back into the catching up on the private reads also. So if you do have, I know there's still some outstanding from, I think, December. I'm just going to put my heating pad on here, you guys. I think I still got some waiting from December. I've got a long list to begin with, you guys, so please have some patience if you did put in for a private read. I'm getting to them as fast as I can, as well as trying to keep up on the reads for the channel here, and the updates in the cases that we're following. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try and get a lot more private reads done during the 4 or 5 days of what year. So I'll cover maybe every second day, bits and parts here and there. There's Marie Bartz. Member for 28 months, over 2 years. Woohoo! Thank you, Marie. And I'm glad you made a live too. So yes, so far I've got to do the Sebastian updated read. I've got to do an updated read on the Riley stains. A lot of people are asking me to do Summer Wells updated. I'm not doing that, you guys, until there's something that I get. Like, you guys know, every morning I pull cards on Summer Wells, on the Suzanne Morphew, on all the cases that are not finished yet. I do pull a couple cards just to see if anything has changed, and there's nothing. So I'm not about to, just go on and talk about it or do another read just for the sake of doing it. I don't think that's fair. It's not fair to Summer, and it's not fair to you guys. So if anything new if I see anything new in my morning polls, I will do another read, but not until. I know there's a lot of people, losing things to talk about, so they're digging up things from the past, but I'm not going to jump on that train. Sorry, you guys. I am coughing a lot, and it's not because I'm smoking more. It's because I'm not smoking as much. And anyway, it's gross. Don't worry about it. Des says, I got my full angel. You do. Vera May, member for 10 months. Woohoo! Another 2 months, and your angel is going to evolve, Vera May. And thank you for being a member. Mary Michael, hello again, everybody. If you're new today or have been in forever, I highly having a mini read. The last one I ended up being spot on. It was a textbook, went down exactly as she said. Jump in and try one. The cards don't lie. And a lot of people sometimes, I'm glad you say that, Mary Michael, because a lot of times people say, well, I don't understand that. Okay. So don't forget, when you get a mini read, what that is that's your loved ones who have crossed on the other side that are giving you messages that you don't know, things that they think you need to know about because you're not privy to certain things. Don't forget, when they cross over, they see everything, right? You get up from a room and you leave, and if people are talking about you or planning something or whatever, after you leave, you can't hear that. Your ancestors, your loved ones, they do. So in the mini reads, they bring out something that they think you need to know so you can protect yourself, so you can be careful. So sometimes encouragement. It could be good, it could be bad. They tend to give you information on things that could harm you. They represent a cardinal, okay? A cardinal brings you information that you need to know to either protect yourself, prepare yourself, stuff like that. I've had a lot of people say, well, a lot of your reads, like your mini reads, it's a lot of negativity that comes out. Well, it's because they want you to be aware of what's going on when you're not around. Don't forget, they see everything. It could be a conversation you had with somebody and you've asked somebody about something and they've lied to you and you're believing them. You walk away thinking, okay, well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe, whoever told me this information was lying to me. But when you walk away, your ancestors, your loved ones that have crossed over see what that person says and does afterwards. They know what that person is up to. Whether you just believe their lie or not, your loved ones on the other side see everything, and they're going to bring you that information. They will also bring you information. Prepare yourself, get ready. Don't be shocked because this is going to happen. There's been a lot of good news that's come out too. A lot of guidance on how to handle different situations, maybe what you need to do, what you need to watch out for, stuff like that. A lot of times, if it's good stuff, they don't bring it out because they want you to have that surprise or to enjoy that moment without having prior knowledge. So usually it's to help you, to give you a heads up, to let you know what's being done that you can't see or hear. Okay? I tuned in and this is the conversation I was sent here this morning. There you go. Kate Bell, good morning. Good to see you. Makes perfect sense, yes. Like if there's something really exciting that's going to happen and you are really down and out, thinking, you know what, it's not going to happen, I lose again, and it's really getting you down and kind of putting you into depression or something, they'll bring it out because they want you to cheer up. But if it's something that they really, they're not really down about it and this and that, I want them to have that surprise when it happens. They're not going to say anything. They may give you hints like something's happening, something that you've been waiting for. Don't give up hope. They'll give you stuff like that. So there you go. So this week, that's what I'm going to try and do, you guys. The Suzanne Morphew thing, there's been a few things that have come up in my morning polls with the Suzanne Morphew case, and I don't know what to make of it. So I don't know if I really want to speak on it yet, but there was something. What the cards told me is there is something that was found with her body. That's of significance for some reason. I don't know what it is, but there's something there, and they're not talking about it. They're keeping it close to the vest. But there's something there that was with her that I don't know. I don't know if it's raised some red flags. I don't know. So I'm going to hold off on doing a read to try and bring it out. Because I want to know first if that is something that if it comes out, could it, how can I say this? Could it let somebody know they've got to change something or they've got to do something? You know what I mean? I don't want to hinder nothing because we know there's a lot of stuff that comes out. Sister, can you let Jennifer Williams know how she can get a mini read, please? Well, everything was spot on, except one bit of info that didn't come out. My elderly cousin passed away on March 6th. March 6th. I haven't done a read since March 6th. I haven't done mini reads. I didn't do mini reads last week. Someone couldn't ever wait his funeral before she went behind my back again. Yeah, if your elderly cousin just passed away on the 6th, Mary Michael. I haven't done a read, the mini reads, since I didn't do them last weekend, so it wouldn't have came out because your cousin hadn't passed away the last time I had done the mini reads. So I missed last week, you guys, with this time change where the clocks went ahead. I forgot to change my clocks ahead, so it was too late to start because I do an hour of meditation. Then I got to clear my cards and sage and everything else. So I just I wasn't able to do the mini reads last weekend. So that's probably why it didn't come out. Thank you, Des. So Jennifer Williams, the instructions are up on screen. What's up in CA? What's up in Cali? Marie, what is up in Cali? And Missy, how did you fare down there in Tallahassee with those storms that blew through? Let me see. I hope I didn't get the panic attacks like I did the last time, but I do know that there was some bad storms that were passing through by you again. I know the last time there was tornadoes and everything going through there, I had like panic attacks. So it was the Sunday before last week, and everything you said went down as you told me. I was just shaking my head and prepared for what she was up to. Oh boy. Sunny and crisp, Marie says, out in California. I don't know if I'll use these ones, you guys, but I was drawn to grab them. So if I do need maybe a little bit more, I may use them in one of these. I don't know. We'll see what I'm drawn to. Everybody has been, I've got a lot of comments actually in my latest videos. Hang on a second here. Let me just get these ones shuffled up and cleared. We had tornadoes in Central California. Oh my gosh. Where are they? Here they are. I've had a lot of comments saying that I should make up a bunch of these decks of the bumper deck. I did explain to them, they wanted one of my Ancestor decks. I did explain to them, you can't. You have to have your own elders make your deck for you, and it's all based on your ancestors, your loved ones who have passed away, and their dealings that they had when they were in the physical world. You can go back like 100 years if you want, but your Ancestor deck is based on your own ancestors, okay? So you can't copy somebody else's Ancestor deck. But this deck here, and it has to be made by your elders and then gifted to you. So, but this deck here I had made for me too. And this is just a bumper deck. This is not an Ancestor deck. This is just a bumper deck trying to narrow down where somebody could be, what happened, who could be involved. I think there's like free will. There's some kind of message, an enemy, a foe, a stranger, a friend. There's also, where is it? Somebody who was angry, a younger female, a vendetta, a setup, a hunted down, an accident. I got males in here too. Where are they? An older female, an older mature man, somebody with a criminal history, someone with a clean, planned things to do. There's a younger male. Taken a distance away. There's come from a distance. There's the younger male. So I've had a lot of people asking me, can you make these decks and sell them? We'll buy them from you with my insignia and everything on the back. Well, the thing is, I didn't do this. Like there is no way I could do these drawings. Like I do stick figures, okay? I couldn't draw if I tried. Well, I could probably maybe do that, but it probably wouldn't turn out as good as that. Like something like that I could probably do. But I'm not good at drawing. So I don't know if the person who did this deck for me would be interested in doing something like that. I guess if I had enough people wanting a deck, and I don't know how much she would charge to do a deck like this. It would probably be around $40, $45, I'm assuming. So I don't know. But I've had a lot of people ask if they could buy a deck like that. So it's something I might inquire about if she would be interested in doing, maybe doing only five decks available. But because those are a lot of work, you guys, a lot of work. Kate Pell says, I could draw for you. Yeah, but then how would I get them here? Because they'd have to put my insignia on the back. So I don't know. I think if I get at least 5 people, it would have to be worth her while. You know what I mean? Like, I know she's an older woman, but she's a busy woman. Mitch says, thanks for doing great, right? Nothing new today. I want Ellie to watch it. What do you think? I think there's something in there. I don't know. I got attacked, you guys. Oh my gosh. There was somebody in the comments of that video. And there was actually 2 people. The one, I tried to respond nicely to her, and she just came back and attacked me more, so I just blocked her. She is, how dare you? You don't know nothing. And if you do, on Sebastian's case, you would know what the stepfather's name is. No, I don't want any of that information when I'm doing a read. And I tried to explain that to her. All I want is Sebastian's name, how old he is, where he went missing from, like Tennessee, New Jersey, Connecticut, whatever, and the date he went missing. That's all I want to know. I don't want to be influenced by anything else out there. That's all I want to know. So am I going to know the mother's name, the father's name, the stepfather's name, this name, that? No. And she just didn't get it, you guys. Oh, you're a fake. You would have known his name, blah, blah. No. Maybe after my initial, because you guys know when I take on a case and I do a first read, it's always with my Ancestor deck. Then I go, and if I can't get information on the case, I'll get somebody to, one of the people who've asked me to do the read. Okay, you're going to have to screenshot and send me because I can't get on. Look up our bills lately, you guys, from our prime minister. He's trying to block us from seeing all news. But anyway, so then I will get information on the case, which then they tell me, okay, his mom, her name is so-and-so. He lived with his mom and stepmom, and this is their stepdad, and these are their names. Then I get all the information once the read is done. So I tried to explain to her, and she has come back nastier and nastier and nastier. So I just ended up blocking her. And then the last one was on Riley. This person said, don't blame the bar. And it's like, look at, the only information I had is Riley was at the bar with some of his friends. I didn't know everything that was going on. And he got ejected from the bar, never made it to his hotel room. This is even some of that I found out later. But the little bit that I did know is all I wanted to know because I didn't want to be influenced by anything else. And she's saying, stop blaming the bar. I didn't blame the bar. All I said was he was ejected from the bar. I didn't know why, because I didn't know the story, nor did I want to know any of the story before I finished the read. Then after I'm done the read, I go and I get the information, and then I put it in the description. My next read, now I know a lot about the case. So then I can really figure out why certain cards are coming out. So obviously it was a person that has no clue how I do my reads. So Unspoken Butterfly said, I'd buy one. And Kate Bell, I would jump all over that, Kate Bell, but I don't know, between, getting 5 decks illustrated, and then you'd have to ship them here because she'd have to then she uses Indian ink. I don't know how she did. She must have made some kind of stamp because this is Indian ink. And she does the stamps on the back of all the cards, and I would probably put Above and Beyond on there or something. Or With Love from Willow or something, another stamp on there. You would have to ship them all to me. So they're shipping there from US to Canada. And then I'd have to get her to do all the stamping. And then I would have to ship them back to the US to whoever is ordering one, right? It would be a lot of money. But I appreciate that so, so much. I do. Maybe we can collab, Kate, and do a deck. That would be interesting. Take all the best cards from, my decks that I use, except for my Ancestor deck. I will not use those. And maybe make a deck. That would be interesting. That'd be something to think about. Mayor Michael says, why would someone need a bumper deck if they don't have an Ancestor deck? Because any read that you do, you can use that bumper deck with. The bumper deck is not connected to my ancestors in any way, shape, or form. The same as these cards here are cards that I bought. They are not connected to my ancestors. My ancestors help give information when I am doing a read. That's because they're helping me personally. They have nothing to do with the cards. So if I say I pull a card and I'm going, okay, silence, I'm not getting what this card is supposed to be telling me. I get stuff from my ancestors. So say I'm doing a read, Mary Michael, for you, and I get this card. I'm not understanding what Sorry, you guys. Give me a minute. Every time. Murphy's Law. Every time I get a delivery. Give me a second. Ugh. Sorry about that, you guys. Ugh. Two huge, heavy boxes, which I can't lift, so I just rolled them in the door for the gentleman that I rent a room to. He never comes out of that room, you guys. So to me, that's probably, he lives on like peanut butter. I swear to God. And he'll buy the big, huge 2 kilos of peanut butter, the big, huge ones. I think there's probably 20 of them. And he goes through like 4 of them a week. Anyway, so where was I? Oh yeah, Mary Michael. So I get this coming up. My ancestors connect with yours on the other side. They talk. So I don't have to personally connect with spirit on the other side that I'm not familiar with. They connect with my ancestors, and my ancestors show me what this card is supposed to mean. If it's not coming to me right away, they will tell me. You'll see me sometimes take a break. Like I'm reading it and it's like silence. What does silence? Why? What is this? I'm waiting for my ancestors. Come on, you guys, help me out here. What's going on? Why did this card come up? They will show me something that's happened in their life, something I'm aware of. And then I've got to figure out how that correlates with what has come out for you in the read. So I never have to connect with spirit that I'm not familiar with. My ancestors do that for me, and then they give me the information. But there are times, I can't say that they never do, because sometimes something doesn't come out that one of your ancestors want you to know, or one of your loved ones want you to know. We see that a lot, especially with when we're talking to heaven, with the deck talking to heaven. If you guys want a message from somebody who's crossed over, you get one card from here instead of the black deck. And sometimes I'm done the read and there's something that still I'm hearing and it won't go away. I know that that is your loved one on the other side coming directly to me because my ancestors haven't given it to me or I haven't picked it up. They will say like a phrase. Some of these phrases I've never heard before. It's happened quite a bit. So that's how it works, you guys. So a bumper deck is just gives it more information that can be used even with the oracle decks, the tarot decks. It's just more information that hasn't come out. What the? These people that walk down the streets with their phone connected to an external speaker and they just blare their music drives me crazy. Okay, Mary Michael, guess you have hit a raw nerve. What? And this ugly response is, yeah. It's like some of the people in the comments, like it's not often I block them. I'll try and explain to them. You know what I mean? Even though they were rude, I will try to give an explanation. And if they're continuing to be rude, that's it. They're just gone. I don't have the time for that. I've got too many people that I can help that you can't help somebody who doesn't want to understand. Right. That's up to you, K. Mitch. Kalina. Sandlin. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Marie, why else would anyone react that violently? It must be something that hit home. Yeah, sometimes it is. Nope, the bumper deck is not exclusive to the Ancestor deck. You have some of my reads. Was it Riley? It was either Sebastian or Riley's read that I just did this past week that I did go in and use the bumper deck on it. But yeah, that was with the Ancestor deck. But no, I have used it in regular reads with the Oracle or Tarot too. So it's not exclusive to the Ancestor deck. Anybody can have one of these bumper decks. That's this one here. Anybody can have one of these. I could use this in any updated read that I do. I have gone to the bumper deck at times also. I'm just going to leave it out here. So it's not just to use with the Ancestor. You can use it with anything. That'd be great. We'll have to talk. Not all the time, Marie. I forget. Maybe my sister will remember. Sister, what case was it that I think it was a homicide cop that contacted me because my read was so spot on, and it hadn't been released to the public yet. Not my read. My read had been released, but the information that I brought out in that read had not been released to the public yet. So this cop, homicide investigator, got a hold of me and said, okay, look at, can we get some more questions answered? And they gave me some questions that I pulled some cards on and gave them. And we stayed in contact until the arrest. So the one where the skull was found. Oh, yes. And then the family contacted me and said that I was spot on, right down to the road. Because some of my reads, I go to maps. When I'm drawn to go to maps, I go to maps. And they had been searching for this guy for a while. And then they found him where I said he was going to be. Yeah. One of the, I don't know if it was K. Mitch. Was it you, K. Mitch, that talked to the mother of the boy that I found? That's not just one. There was another one too. I haven't seen her in here lately, and it was in the UK. So when I first started doing this online, um, yeah, K. Mitch. What was his name again? I'm so sorry. K. Mitch. Kalina. I will write you down. Kalina Sandlin. Okay. We will do our best for you, Kalina. Joshua Bohannon. That's it. Yeah, and I found there was another one where I found the lady's nephews, and they were found alive. And I said, I'd done the train reading that, and I got a building with a pool. And I'm getting Chester C. I was being shown, one of my favorite singers is Chester C. And I was being shown Chester C. But instead of SEE, I was shown SEA. So I said to her, I said, does that mean anything to you? She said, there is a town called Chester and it's right by the sea. And it was like 100 and something miles away from where they lived. And they went there and they went to all the hotels that were shaped the way that I said, with these two lion heads at the gate. The two lion heads were there. The pool was there and it was shaped like a horseshoe. And they went in and that's where they found the kids. That was the finding the nephews alive. And then Joshua Bohannon, I gave the area where he was later found. And and his mom, I think it was with you, K. Mitch, you called me, and we did a 3-way with his mom. Yeah. Exactly where I said he was going to be is where they found Joshua's remains. And it was sad. I went over the autopsy with his mom, and it was sad. Mary Michaels says in the UK, I remember that one. Yeah. And they had been searching everywhere because she had said that she was going to off herself and the kids. She had lost custody. So they were found alive. And then this one, the read on Sydney, can't remember her last name, was also spine tingling. Yes, I knew exactly where she was too and who did it. Also with even the Brian Koberger, I did a read on before he was even arrested and described him right to a T of what this person was going to be, that he was somebody that worked at the university, like gave lectures or something like that. And it turns out he was an aide, a teacher's aide or something there. I gave a lot of information on him. Also said that the cops knew who they were looking for, that they had something. This is before we knew anything about the knife sheath, anything. This was like December, I think it was December 5th or December 6th that I did that read. You can find it in the live tab, you guys. Scroll back to December 5th, December 6th. And I described what his characteristics, everything, right down to problems with family and friends, that they were scared of him, right down to that stuff came out in that read. We hadn't even heard about the knife sheath. We hadn't heard about Brian Koberger. They said they had nothing. I knew that they had somebody because obviously they'd already found that knife sheath, but we didn't know about it. The public did not know about it when I did that read. So, yeah. Yes, with his aunt. Oh, it was his aunt, not his mom. Joshua Bohannon's aunt. I know we did a 3-way because one of the family members wanted to speak to me. There was a lot of stuff. Like you go back to my reads, the very first reads on some of these cases. Now, all my old reads from like years ago, like the beginning of the Summer Wells case, the beginning of Suzanne Morphew case, you'll find them under the video tab. All my newer stuff over the last year and a half, 2 years, you'll find under the live tab. Because whenever I use StreamYards to record videos, they go under the live tab because they're streamed. They don't go under the videos tab. So the older reads you will find under the videos tab. The newer stuff of the last 2 years, you'll find under the live tab. You go back to some of the first reads that I did on the Suzanne Morphew case and Summer Wells case. With what we know now, boy, oh boy, it was smack on. The Daybell case, Tylee and JJ, go back to my old reads on that before we knew anything. And they'll all be under the video tab. So across the top, when you go to my page across the top, it'll say home, live, videos, I don't know, a bunch of stuff across the top. Shopping, my store is up there, where you can find all my sweatshirts and shirts. There's a bunch of stuff across the top. The older videos are under the videos tab. The newer stuff is under the live tab. There's Nana T. You're at the beach. Stop it. So jealous. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I need a good vacation. I told Missy I wanted to do it last summer, and then all kinds of medical stuff come up. I want to get to Florida, but I'm going to fly in and just rent a car or something when I get there. I know my sister wants to go back to Florida and Florida. Anybody else that's near the Florida area could maybe come and visit with us. We could make it like a trip for all of us. But I'm glad the storms weren't that bad down there for you guys. Okay, so let's get going. Let me make sure I've got everybody on here that I haven't missed anybody, and we're going to get ready doing the lives. It has Crazy Graham and Silver Butterfly. Okay, I think I've got everybody. Okay, do I have everybody? Yes. Oh, I guess I better finish getting these cards shuffled up first. Kalina, it is just whatever comes out anyway, and I go in the order that I've received the reads. So the first read is going to be for Unspoken Butterfly, then Crazy Graham, then Des, then Dee Dee, then Miss Missy, then Nana, then Kalina. So listen for your name before, as you see me starting a read, you can listen to see if I've called your name. Marie says, I'm jealous. I'm the West Coast, can't get to Florida. Oh, I've been to Cali once. It's a long story. I was very young. I ran away and made it as far as California just to be sent home. I wasn't impressed. I was only 14. The joys of back in the day when it was somewhat safe to travel far when you run away. But I think I've told the story in here before, but okay, let's get going. Let's get going with the reads, you guys. We have got Unspoken Butterfly up. Okay, let me just get my chat off of this screen in front of me and put it over here so I'm not... When the chat's moving, I get distracted, so I move it to my other monitor over there and up so I don't get distracted. So okay, there we go. Okay, Unspoken Butterfly, what do we have for you? Let me just pull my chair in here too. There we go. Unspoken Butterfly, we got Violet Angel. This is almost like I'm getting almost like a Breaking Dawn. Let's get a clarification card on it. We got two. You're supposed to only get one, but if two come out, I do take them, you guys. So we got the ritual that goes with this, with the Breaking Dawn. And we got potions and spells. This is weird that these two have come out together with the potions and spells. So it's almost like when I get the potions and spells, this is like, okay, I got to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. With the ritual, this is almost telling me like going outside of what usually is done, maybe changing things up a little bit. I don't know if there's something going on that you're not sure of an outcome. That's like what I'm trying to figure out right now, because the potions and spells and the ritual, it's almost like this is what's been done in the past. This is how things are supposed to be done. But I know I can change things if I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that differently. And this is like Breaking Dawn. Like this is like breaking the cycle of something. So I feel like there's something that you're awaiting an outcome. and trying to change the course of the way it's going. It's weird. So I don't know if somebody's trying to get you to fall in line, do things the way they want them done. Let's just see what we get here. See, judgment. Judgment. This is a reflection. This is an awakening to something. It's almost like I've got to be careful what I do over here. I don't want to messy up, like with the ritual. I don't want to messy up the waters. I know this is the way people like to have things done, but that's not working for me. So I'm going to try and do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, see what I can get away with changing without breaking the way things are supposed to be done. And then we got the judgment here. So you're going to be judged on this decision that you make. But this is also a reflection. So it's almost like look back and see how things ended by doing it a certain way. This is going to come together. We got the Empress. We got the Empress in reverse. It's almost like, I know this is what you want me to do, but I'm not happy with that. So I'm going to try and do it a different way and see how it turns out. There's going to be some kind of awakening here and some kind of judgment that comes with that. So be prepared for that. I believe in doing things the way that is going to benefit you or suit you and your purpose. Just because somebody else didn't do it that way in the past doesn't mean that you have to follow suit with that. And that's where I'm seeing this, with this coming in. It's almost like, yeah, okay, that's how you dealt with things, but I'm going to deal with things this way. And we're going to see what happens. There is going to be some kind of judgment and some kind of awakening. And then looking back and say, maybe I shouldn't have done that. So there could be an unwise choice that you make in the end, but it's going to be the one that you felt at the time was best for you. Then we got the Empress coming in. Hang on a sec. Sorry about that. I had a sneeze. Okay, so then we've got the Empress coming in on this. And this is almost like people are, because it's in reverse, it's almost like they're going to try and get you to change your mind. They may even give you an ultimatum. If you don't change your decision that you made, there may be an ultimatum that comes with that. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like ultimatums. I don't take ultimatums. So you're going to give me an ultimatum, kick rocks, because I don't do ultimatums. But somebody's going to feel like they've been treated either unfairly or judged unfairly. So that judgment's going to pass on to you because you're the one that's made this decision. Outside of what usually you would make. So like somebody, just hypothetical to tell you that what I'm trying to say here, and it won't come out. It's like somebody's trying to break through. Somebody's trying to make a change happen. You're not totally on board with it, but you're willing to go halfway. Even though other people don't want you to do anything, let them deal with it on their own. You maybe go halfway and you meet them and you make a choice that comes back and you're going to be judged on that. Maybe it was unwise for you to do that. Maybe you get taken advantage of, or something else happens because of this. And they're going to reflect back on that. Like, you see, we told you, you should have done what we told you to do, but you didn't. You made your own decision, which is fine. Yeah. Somebody's going to give an ultimatum. I don't know. I don't do good with ultimatums, so I don't think that's the best way to maybe approach you in this situation. I don't know how you deal with ultimatums, but I feel like if they give you this ultimatum, you're just going to tell them to kick rocks. Even though you maybe made a bad decision, it was the decision you wanted to make at the time, and that's up to you. For you, it was right at the time. I mean, there's no harm in giving people a second chance sometimes. Sometimes it turns out good, sometimes it doesn't, but it's your choice to make. And I don't think you should be forced to do anything that you don't want to do just to follow the crowd. Do you know what I mean? Do what's right for you. I always say that anyway. I don't follow the sheep. I don't follow the herd. Hence why I'm probably the black sheep of the family. Well, not really black sheep, but see, talking, conversing more, awaiting messages, text, call, and somebody hovering over you. So be careful, like here with what I'm seeing, just be very careful that you are going to be willing to deal with the backlash that's going to come with this. Engagement ring. This is an engagement, a partnership, a commitment. Oh. So what I'm getting from this is something you've committed to. You got to keep your word and stand by what you have said you're going to do. Whatever this choice is that you're going to make sure that it's something that you can live with, even though this judgment is going to come. A lot of people aren't going to like it. So whatever choices you feel are right for you, make them. Live by the sword, die by the sword. So because what I'm getting here with the ritual, it's almost like, you know how we deal with this type of thing. I don't know what this thing is. I gave you a hypothetical. But I feel like you take a chance with somebody and it gets thrown back in your face. See, we told you that was going to happen, but you decided to do what you wanted to do. But we are free to make our own choices, and we live and learn. We can't live and learn by other people's choices or how other people do it. We got to live and learn by our own. Sometimes it turns out good, sometimes it doesn't, right? And if they're going to give you some kind of ultimatum for making the choices that you make, then do they really care about you? You know what I mean? You let people make their mistakes. You can give them advice. And just because they don't follow your advice doesn't mean that you have to judge them on that. Because I feel like you give more chances to people than what they deserve. So just be careful with that, with making unhealthy choices. And even if you have an inkling, like, you know what, this could turn out bad. But if you're willing to take the chance, take it. It's yours to take, nobody else's. Okay, I see a couple more up here. Kate Bell. Kate Bell. I got you. And then we got Mary Michael. Thank you, my dear. And you want the black deck also. All right. Let me just see. Unspoken butterfly. Is that the past or the future? It's coming. I think that there's something there that's been brewing for a while. Something you may have to make a decision regarding. And people are trying to me, people are trying to push you in a certain way because that's how we do it. You know this. This is how we do it. This is how we've done it in the past. This is the way you need to do it. No, you do it the way, make the choices that you're going to be comfortable with. Just because somebody else doesn't agree doesn't mean you have to change what you want to do. Can somebody please put up the instructions? Tia Northup, it's a $20 super chat. Just below where you type in your chat, beside that, you will see a square with a $sign in it. Click on that. It's $20 US for a mini read. Thank you, sister. Okay, who do we got? Crazy Graham. Crazy Graham. Why is my... I hate this chair. It has the legs that come out like this on it. And I've got a little stool right underneath here. I've got a stool that I can put my feet up on because it takes some pressure off my lower back. So I got my feet up on that. And the prong of the chair keeps hitting it, so I can't pull it. Anyway. The life and times of Willow. The debacles. Okay, Crazy Graham. Let's see what we got for you. What we got for Crazy Graham? Woo. Marie Masquerade. Marie Masquerade. This is about glamour. This is about intrigue. And this is about drama. Oh, boy. Drama, drama, drama. I swear, some people get up in the morning and just decide, what kind of crap can I cause today? I know somebody like that, believe me. One flipped over, so that's why I'm taking it out. The frog. Oh. Oh. Well, we may get the 3 from here, everything we need. Okay, so we have the frog. So we got the Marie Masquerade. This talks about glamour, intrigue, drama surrounding you, drama being brought to you. And then you got the frog here. The frog talks about allowing yourself to see the healing powers in certain things that you could do. It talks about healing and seeing things that you don't normally either think of, or like, when you're about to do something and you think, okay, well, instead of using, say, cooking, for instance, okay, I know last time I used that smaller pot and it boiled over. So now I'm going to use this bigger pot. So it's almost like, I don't want to say taking from the past to learn in the future, but I feel like there's some healing things that have happened in the past that you can draw from. It's probably a wrong analogy to use in this, but it's almost like drawing from past experiences to help you get through a present experience. So like, even though it feels like right now you're drowning, you can't get past something, there's something that's going to like almost like reach in and grab you out of there. You're going to figure out something that can heal what's going on that you never thought of or wouldn't have thought of if a certain situation didn't happen. It's weird what I'm getting from this. Okay, the Banshee. This is about heeding warnings. So somebody's going to give you a warning. Oh. Oh, this is trusting your gut. Do you remember in the past that there was something that happened? Somebody was pretending, or somebody made some false either accusations, or somebody lied about something and you jumped on board with it instead of trusting your gut. And it came back and bit you. And it's saying this time you've got to trust that inner gut. The Banshee is about heeding a warning. There's something also that somebody has said that you've taken as a joke, and it wasn't a joke. They were being honest. Like, that was their true feelings. You know how sometimes people will say something and they see the reaction on your face and they say, just joking. This person wasn't joking. So if you don't heed this warning that is being, or your gut, listen to your gut. Because if you don't, and you listen to maybe somebody who's lying, it's going to be a bad outcome. What's this? The wolf. The wolf. This is calling on help. You see the two wolves there? This is calling someone from your pack for help. Yeah. This is more or less learning from the mistakes that were made in the past. The Banshee is telling me that you need to heed a warning. So if you are getting a gut feeling about something, trust your gut on this. Even though there may be someone, to me, this is, I'm going to use the glamour part of this, the Marie Masquerade. Somebody is trying to glamorize a situation because it's not what it appears. Somebody's trying to make a situation seem, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's really not that bad. It's not what they say it is. And your gut is going, I'm not sure I believe that, but okay, I'll trust you. Don't. Your gut is telling you something is up for a reason. You got to trust. And I feel like this is going to be quick. Like, it's going to be like, okay, I talked to this person and I kind of listened to what they had to say. And it kind of makes sense, but it doesn't. And it's like, and your gut, you get that gut like a drop. Trust your gut. Because I think somebody's trying to hand you a line of BS. I feel like there's somebody that's trying to warn you also about going down this path that no one's gone down before. This person who is involved here with this, that's trying to get you to believe them and take their side even maybe, or help them financially or in some way, they're going to screw you over. And it's almost like the Banshees are saying, this is why nobody else helped this person, or this is why nobody else would do this, because we know the consequences that have come out before. So trust your gut instinct. This is like the wolf to me is taking somebody from your pack. This is somebody, go to somebody that you trust and talk about this with them. Because this can either, I think it's going to be disastrous, if you ask me. What I'm being shown, and this is why I'm having a hard time figuring out what this is, what my ancestors are showing me is somebody giving their nephew their bank card. Okay, just go and take out $20. I'll lend you the $20. Here's my bank card. Go take out 20. Kid comes back with a $20 bill in his hand and hands the bank card back and says, thank you, uncle. And then when uncle goes to his bank the next time, he realizes he took out 500. You know what I mean? So that's the scenario I'm being shown. So it's like, to me, like you're trying to believe in this person. You're trying to trust what they say is the truth. Your gut is telling you something different. I don't know if you fall for it for some time, but it's going to end if you help this person or do a scenario like that. It's going to end badly. This person is out to deceive. And that's why other people have not jumped to this person's defense or helped them in the past. You got to stay away from this person. And I feel like somebody that you can trust. I see another female here. This is basically, get away from this as far as you can. I've gone down this path before and I've been burned. And you want to hear from Donnie. Tia, I'll help you in a second. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. Crazy Graham. Whatever this is that you are still feeling guilty about, he wants you to let it go. I don't know if this has come out for you in the past, but I feel like he says, I've said it before. I don't want you to feel guilty. There's nothing that could have been done. It happened the way it was supposed to. So I feel like this was like he went quickly. But he's seeing that you are still holding on to some kind of guilt. He wants you to let it go. Hang on a second. I'm going to sneeze. He says it's no good for you. Holding on to this guilt is no good for you. The guilt, and there's worry. He's fine on the other side. He's no longer in pain. He's no longer dealing with the issues that he had to deal with while he was here in the physical world. He said they're all gone. They don't even matter anymore over there. So the things that he was maybe battling or fighting here in the physical world, he's free of that now. Okay, but he's really stressing this letting go of the guilt. Okay, don't worry. He says, I'm fine. I'm free of everything. He says, I've got no more worries. Okay, be careful with dealing with people. There she is, Tia. We will see if that comes out to you. This is just, we take what we get. This is what your loved ones who have crossed, your family, your friends, whoever is on the other side, they are going to give you information that they believe you need to know, which is important. Now, the question that you put there may or may not be answered. The mini reads are just whatever comes out, whatever the other side wants you to know. If you want certain question answered, you would have to email me for a private read where we would go in depth and figure that out. You may get your answer today. It's going to be up to you to decipher what this is supposed to mean for you. I just tell you what I'm getting. You decipher what it means to you. But you may get the answers that you're looking for. You'll have to wait and see. Okay, who do we got? Des. Desiree. Time to be brave. Fairy of the High Lines. Time to be brave. This is putting on a brave face. This is facing things that you don't really care to face, but you must face. It's time to be brave. Oh, she's right over here. She's right there. Relax. I would have forgot. King of Swords. So you got the King of Swords that came out. We know the kings are all about authority. Someone in the position of authority. Somebody's not too happy. Okay, swords. Logic and reason. Time to be brave. I think you're going to have to stand up to somebody. Okay, I'm going to wait. The Knight of Wands in reverse and the World upright. Well, thank God that's upright. Okay, so I feel like with the King of Swords and then the Knight of Wands coming out, the Knight is somebody who's going to take action. So I don't know if the King and the Knight are working together here. They could be the very same person, just with different attitudes. Because Because the Knight of Wands in reverse is somebody abusing their power, somebody who's abusive. Somebody is going to be very reckless, can also be known to be violent. Be careful, because this could be two different people also. Let me just take a drink here. This could be two different people. And I don't know why I'm being drawn to that, but this can be two different people. The King of Swords upright. The King of Swords, I think I know who that is. And he's always been one to play with your emotions and your mental, you know what I mean? Like talking down to you, stuff like that. And the king being a person in authority, and the swords being, you got to see my logic in this. You're not understanding. Really trying to push his authority on everybody else. And it's time to be brave here with this. You got your sword in front of you, but you're scared to use it. And I think that there's some things that you can do to combat this. And then I've got the Knight of Wands coming in. This person is younger than the king. This is somebody who's very reckless, a show-off somewhat, could be abusive and violent. So you need to be careful of this person. I've also got the World. This is possibilities and completion. I want to know about this. The World. Why is the World there? What is that referring to? I want to know if the World is attached to the Knight or the King. Okay. I felt a disconnect with that deck, so that's why I stopped using it. Okay, so give me a clarification on the World. Why is the World... Oh, boy. Thanks, Mama. Oh, I've got that tickle in my throat, you guys. I'm so sorry. Why is the World there? We got the Sun in reverse. Somebody's going to give you a false sense of security. There's also going to be some negativity being brought into this. I've also got the Seven of Swords. Oh, you got to be careful. The sevens are somebody's perspective. The swords, again, are logic and reason. The Seven of Swords upright is somebody who cheats. This is also deceit, theft with the seven. See him running away. See the mask on him and running away. This could be two different people. This could be the Knight promising you the world, but I've got the Sun in reverse, which is somebody giving you false hope. In this situation here, negativity, somebody who's deceitful. The Hierophant. Somebody's ethics aren't what they should be. And it's almost like this is how it runs in their family. This is how they do things. Lying, cheating, stealing. Yeah. I don't want to say too much right now regarding what I just got here with this, but there's somebody that's not going to be happy. That's the King of Swords. Okay, wait a minute. Why is he not going to be happy? Because I believe this is there. Why is he not going to be happy? Taking some kind of lead. legal action because you're not being logical. This person thinks that you are crossing boundaries, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, boy. The Two of Wands. We got a lot of wands. He's about to make some decisions. We've got the Two of Wands. He's about to make some decisions. This King of Swords. The Six of Wands is he's going to be successful in this. He's going to be triumphant and he's going to be successful. He's got something up his sleeve. We've got the Strength in reverse. He's going to attack your weaknesses and insecurities and lack of courage to do anything about it. Oh, boy. He's planning. He's got some plans up his sleeve, this King of Swords. He's planning for the future. Oh, boy. Oh, no. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Oh, no. Date. Meeting someone new. Oh, oh, no. This is connected. This is the meeting somebody new. That's this person. The Knight. And the Knight is not a knight in shining armor like it's being projected. This is lies, deceit. This is telling you what you want to hear to get in. I would check this person's mental health too, because I see a lot of depression, anxiety, false positivities, giving you false hope. And then with the Seven of Swords, I got theft, deceit, cheating. And then the Hierophant, ethics. Yeah. This is not looking good, sister. Be careful if you meet somebody new, because I've got the date here with you meeting somebody new. Be very careful with that person because I've got a lot of lies, deceit. The Grim Reaper, the relationship is over. He's done trying. He's going to have things his way. He's going forward on this. He's taking the authority that he needs to take. He's doing things intellectually and logically. So he's found something. He's found something. He's planning for the future. He's finally made the decision of what he wants to do. He's taken away all self-doubt. And he's going to be success. The Six of Wands, this is success and victory. He's going to succeed at what he's planning on doing. And the Grim Reaper coming out with that is the relationship's over. So he's done trying. He's going to go to whatever means he needs to get what he wants. In other words. Be careful. He's planning and scheming and something. Okay. DD. Let's see what DD is up to. So DD, and then we got Miss Missy. So I think after DD, you guys will take our 5-minute break after this one. So you guys can go make a coffee, go potty. Me, myself, I got to go potty. Make myself maybe a tea with some honey in it because my throat is starting to act up. So, and then we will continue. After the break, we have Miss Missy, Nana T, Kalina, then Kate, then Mary, then Tia. So let's see what DD is up to. Oh boy. You're not going to believe this. Time to be brave. Both of you got the same card. Both of you got the same card. This is going to battle. You got your sword drawn. You got to get past being afraid to use it. I think this is saying up to this point, both of you have been afraid to take certain steps. And now the battle is on because this came out for both of yous. What is he up to, DD? What is he up to? Oh boy. Of course it went on the floor. No, it didn't. Hit the back of my seat. Ouch. Hair and everything in it. Okay, so we got the Two of Cups. The Cups talk about finance and stability. We got the Two of Cups here. Disharmony. This is a breakup and disagreement. So you're not going to agree with what he's about to do. The Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, I think, is going to tell us that up until now, he's been having a lot of doubt. He's tried to separate his emotions and feelings and even tried to separate himself from the situation. I feel like there's also people that have dropped out on him. So it's like things that he has said or done in the past. I think people are really starting to question now. So I think there's people that maybe were in his corner before that aren't now. So he's figuring, okay, I got to strike now. Well, I still got people on my side. I got to get this done. I feel he's getting ready to strike. This is a canceled party. I'm done. I'm done playing. I'm done having fun. Done doing all that. It's time now to get down and dirty. The Five of Wands. This is an argument. Look at, he's going to battle. I've got it here with the sword. Time to start fighting back and sticking up for yourself. Look at this. This is the Five of Wands. He's going to battle. He's going hard. He's going to go hard. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, that's me. I flipped these ones over. The Two of Cups. Things have become, with the Two of Cups in reverse, I'm almost feeling like at first he was kind of like going with the flow. I'm not going to react to certain things. I'll say some snide comments, but I think he was building a resume. Whereas like you thought he was just like, yeah, whatever, do what you want. I don't care what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. He was building a resume. And he's had enough of it now. He's seen enough. He's heard enough. He's got enough. And then with the Four of Wands, this is like he's done playing. The party's over. It's time to get things done. He's going to battle. It's going to get pretty aggressive too. There's going to be a lot of chaos. I think there's going to be a lot of things said and done that you're not expecting. So let's see what this is about. Tell me what the Two of Cups and Four of Wands is there. Because of the Ace of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse is like he's been so confused. He feels like there's been a lot of miscommunication. There's been a lot of destruction and poor judgment that's been happening. So he is going to come in and this has got to change. The party's over. It's almost like, okay, you know, I've let it go this long. I can't do this no more. I'm not going to do it no more. Things are going to change. Then we got the Two of Wands that comes in. This is very aggressive too. Very aggressive. He's going to come in. Why is the Five of Wands there? The fives are also adversity. Whereas the aces is, I see the potential. I can see what's going to be coming of this. I'm not having it no more. The 4 is concerned about the stability and everything, so I'm going to do something about it. The 2s are what can I do and how am I going to go about it? Wow. So he chooses to go to battle with the 5 of Wands. Why is the 5 of Wands there? What does this mean? Oh my gosh. Why, Mama? Why? So many. We got the Queen of Swords in reverse. He's going to be overly critical. Any little thing that he can bring out, he's going to bring out. Some things are going to be very rudely said. And he's going to be very manipulative. Or he's going to accuse you. Because the Queen of Swords, this may represent you. He may be saying that you're manipulating. You know who? I'm not going to say, I don't say child's names. So he could be using, he's going to get overly critical. So I feel like he's going to say that you're manipulating her maybe in some way. We've also got the Star here. This is having hope. He's hoping that this is going to be enough to finally get what he wants to get. The 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacle. Oh my God, I can't talk. The 6 of Pentacles. Is he paying somebody off? This is almost like paying somebody off. The Ace of Cups. He's going to get very creative with this. We got the Ace of Swords in reverse. We got the Ace of Cups upright. I'm asking about this battle that he's willing to do. He's there's somebody that he has been speaking with. This could be even a new relationship. They're giving him insights and things that he should be doing, things that he should be saying. He's got somebody who's being very emotionally supportive. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's in a new relationship. Because somebody is definitely helping him and giving him information and giving him creative ways to get what he wants in this battle. And then we got the Moon in reverse. I hate the Moon. Hate the Moon. Even if he's got to lie, cheat, deceive, he's going to do it. He's going to try and cause a lot of confusion. He's going to try and cause a lot of fear in you and confusion. So it's like, if you don't do this, this is what I'm doing, and I'm going to win. You're not going to be happy about it. He's going to try and instill some kind of fear. He's going to misrepresent a lot of things. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of lying, stealing, cheating going on. But he's going to do what he has to do to get what he wants. Like, he's getting ready to go to battle, and there's somebody there helping him. This could be a new relationship too. He's going to use a new relationship against you. He's got a lot of things he's using against you here. He's building up, almost like I said before, he's building up a resume. And then getting either proof or what he feels is proof for it. Getting people maybe to lie for him again. Or he's got somebody on the inside giving him information. Palm tree. This is stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So he wants the stability. He wants security. He's going to endure. He feels he can endure this. He feels like he can do this. So like, he's about to get nasty. And I'm not saying like verbally with you. I feel like it's going to come in the form of paperwork. And he's going to have something to back it up. Photograph, yes. The photograph, he's got some kind of proof. Looking at photos. So does he have photos? He's going to come out with photos to prove what he's going to try and say here. He's got photos. And that's what I was saying. He's got some kind of proof that he's going to come out with, and I think it's going to shock you of what he does have. He's being very sneaky, and there's somebody there helping him and guiding him along the way as to what he should be doing and how to go about doing and getting what he wants to get. Oh boy. Okay, so we're going to take a little break, you guys. I'm out of, like, well, I got maybe a mouthful left here. I'm going to go potty and make a tea with some honey in it. If you guys need to go potty, go make yourself a coffee, whatever. We will go on break for like 5 minutes. That's not the one that I wanted, but there we go. So we're going to go on break for 5 minutes, you guys. I'll see you back here in 5, and then we will continue. Like I said, next up is Miss Missy, then Nana, then Kalina, then Kate, then Mary, then Tia. So if you do want to read, try and get it in during the break, please. Thank you. See you in 5. Okay, I am back. Hello. Marie Van Wyck. Hi, all from sunny South Africa. Hello and welcome. Send some of that sun down here, up here to Canada. I could use some of that right now. Sunshine is the best medicine. And welcome. Yeah. Snowy Michigan, freezing cold Michigan, Canada. We got it all going on. One day it's like 70 something degrees out, and the next day we got snow. It's been crazy. Like I said, Mother Nature is bipolar. But we had a couple good storms, but within a couple of days the snow was gone. And usually, you guys know who've been following me for a long time, usually by now we've had 8 feet of snow where I am. And this year, I mean, I paid for somebody to come and do my driveway, clean my driveway, and I've wasted a lot of money this year because they did come and clean it twice, but we got a good snowfall, probably maybe about 8 inches of snow. But then the next day it was mostly melted. I could have just drove out of my driveway. I didn't need it cleared. And the second time there was like this much snow on the ground, maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches. I could have drove out of that. So really, I wasted a lot of money this year for the driveways. But like I said, usually our winters here, by the end of December, we got 12-foot snowbanks on the side of our roads and sidewalks. You can't see somebody walking down the sidewalk. That's how much snow we've gotten. And then it continues usually into April, sometimes even into May, we get snow. And we've got most of this winter, I've been able to look outside and see the grass. And last week, when we had those 2 days in a row of really warm weather, my tulips started coming up, and then it froze again. We got freezing rain and snow, and now it's cold and rainy, and we're supposed to get snow again. My tulips are not going to come up this year. They're not. They just started sprouting up with that warm. Even the buds on the trees are starting to form, and then now they've gotten frozen. So I don't know what this summer's going to look like for us, you guys. The groundhog needs to stay in his hole, and Mother Nature needs to go on meds. Is everybody back? Everybody's so quiet. Hello? Marie says it's hot as HE double hockey sticks. I wish it was here. There's Des. There's Nana. Nana. I just put some Lubriderm. I love it for dry skin. And like I said, with this weather going back and forth the way it has been going, you guys, it's been crazy. It's crazy for your health. It's crazy for your skin. It's crazy for your mental health. It's like, I want to go out tomorrow and maybe go for a little bit of a walk down near the St. Lawrence River. But is it going to be snowing? Who knows? Like today, I think it's 3 degrees Celsius today. So I don't know what that is, like 30 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. I don't know. It's not too warm out today, and it's raining like crazy. So, okay, Miss Missy is up. Let's see what we got for you, Miss Missy. Oh, that little getting up and walking around a bit helped my back a little bit. Let's see what we got for Miss Missy. I've got a new board too, you guys. I wanted to show you. I got some finishing touches to do on it, but this is my new board. I bought this, and there's some things I want to do to it before it's done, and I put it onto this board. And oh, it's still a little bit tacky. And then I Mod Podged over top of it. But I think I want to add something around here. I don't know yet. I don't know. Maybe put my name up here, Willow. I don't know. But I'm going to be using this for reads. So especially for the private reads, this is going to come in handy. Because a lot of people like to see the visual. So I got that. I've also got one coming for the pendulum, which I'm going to put onto a board. So we can start doing maybe some more pendulum sessions. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe that's what we'll do, you guys. While the trial's going on with Chad Daybell, during the breaks, maybe we'll ask the pendulum some questions during the break. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that? You want to see it again? I'm waiting for Miss Missy to say she's back. Here it is here. And I think I'm going to put my name up here, across here. Maybe above and beyond Ancestor readings, and then Willow down here. Like I said, so far I've got it on this board. I want to cover the back so you don't see all this. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe put some crystals on the board. But this is really going to benefit me. I may use it for reads that I do for you guys too, for public reads. But this, for the private reads, is going to be a game changer, because a lot of people say, okay, well, what was the first pile again? You know, it's here, especially when I'm doing past, present, future. I can ask about situations, what you got to let go of, what your obstacles are, what you've got to embrace, you know, guidance and action. So, I mean, it's going to come in very handy. I've also got one coming in for the pendulum, which I'm going to put on a board. And I think that's what we can do. But you guys, what about once the trial starts for Chad Daybell, when they go on their breaks, we can use the pendulum, and you guys can ask questions, and we can get the answers through the pendulum. I think that would be neat. That'd be like a little twist, right? And here's this damn chair again. Is Missy back? Miss Missy, are you back? We're going to get started. She can rewind and catch up. Okay, Missy. Let's see what we got for you. Let me know, you guys, in the comments if you think that'd be pretty cool with the Chad Daybell trial to do the pendulum and ask questions on the breaks. What do you guys think? Oh, there we go. What is going on here, you guys? With the Marie Masquerade again. This is the third time this comes out. Glamour, intrigue, and drama. Drama. Glamour. Let's be a good one. Let's hope this is something good. Leave the drama out of it. There with the Marie Masquerade. And it's funny because what do we got? We got the Knight of Wands. Did another one flip over? I thought I seen, hang on a sec, you guys. I thought I seen another one flip over here. No. So we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who's very reckless. This is also somebody who can become violent. This could be a situation too. This could be something. Let's see. We'll find out what is it. Oh, What's this? Oh, the Three of Wands in reverse. The Three of Wands in reverse is telling me that you didn't see this coming. I don't know if this is something you're going to share either, because I feel like there's some kind of fear here of failing. I don't know if this is, oops, an opportunity. And then we got the Hangman in reverse. Ooh, the Hangman in reverse. This is stalling. Oh, boy. Okay, so we got the Marie Masquerade. This talks about glamour, intrigue, and drama. We've got the Knight of Wands. We know that knights stand for somebody taking action on something. But this is also somebody who can be very abusive, shows off a lot, very reckless, doesn't think of others, only in themselves. Then we got the Three of Wands that also comes into that. And you see how he's got that bandana on his head here too. This is like, you didn't see this coming. And it may not be something you want to talk about, because you could be fearful of what people are going to say or the repercussions. So I feel with the Hangman in reverse, it's almost like when I get the Hangman in reverse, this is somebody like walking on eggshells. This is somebody stalling about maybe taking some action. Let's see. That's way too many, but I'm going to take them. There's a, oh no, that's like 8. There's way too many. Let's take some more. Oh, and I got an itch. This is, see, stalling. This is almost like you didn't see this coming at all. So I don't know if you've put your trust into somebody, and it's telling me it's a male. It's a younger male. So I'd say somebody in their 30s. Somebody that really shows off a lot, pretends to be somebody they're not. But deep down, they're very abusive, and they can become violent. I think maybe you've caught on to this, or maybe you've seen signs of this, because I got here, like, I didn't see that coming. And then here it's like, oh my God, like, what do I do now? I've got to stall. Like, how do I get myself out of this? And then we got the Page of Wands. We know the pages are messengers, right? We got a Page of Wands. This could be asking for advice. This is like asking, you're going to have to get some help with this to get through this or past this, because I feel like this person is very overpowering. And I'm not saying physically, even emotionally, well, physically too, but I'm seeing more of an emotional hold of some kind, or like secrets, using things, or thinking they have something over you, so you better not back out now type thing. And this doesn't want to go back in, so I'm going to keep them. We got the Chariot. This is moving forward. This is going in a new direction. You got the willpower and confidence to move in the new direction. You see, he's going to be pissed right off. Whoever this is, this Knight of Wands, going to be totally pissed off, but it's going to free you from this. I feel like you're going to have to bring somebody else in on this to help you get past this, because I feel like if you continue stalling and just thinking, okay, if I don't address it, it'll go away. It's not. See the Nine of Swords. This is anxiety and fear. It's going to overtake you. If you don't do something about this and put this person in their place, like let go of the fear of what they may do, even if they have something on you, who cares? Just get this person out of your life. I feel like, and this is a male. This is a male that's trying to cause some kind of upheave in your life, I don't know if he's saying or doing things, but this is something that you didn't see coming. That's what this is with the Three of Wands in reverse, is you didn't see this coming. And you're almost fearful now of like, oh no, like I probably shouldn't have told him this and this. This could be female too. It's not gender specific. So I shouldn't say he. But this is somebody you may have even confided certain things in, and now they're going to use it to their advantage. Got to be careful, Missy, with this person. I don't know why you're fearful of this person, because I do see some fear here with the Nine of Swords. Like, is there something that you may have said? Like, I've got almost like, oh my God, if I would have known this, because this is, I never would have expected this. This is something I didn't see coming with this Knight of Wands. This could be male or female. It's almost like if I would have known this, I wouldn't have said this. And now they're going to try and use that against me or turn it around to make it something it's not. And so you're just trying to ignore it, stalling, doing something about it because you're fearful of what this person may say. But you've got to go forward. This person's going to be mad. Yes, this person's going to be mad, but you've got to go forward with this. You may have to enlist the help of somebody else. Because I see, like, it's almost like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't even have the energy for this. So I think somebody has to come to your rescue on this one. And the Nine of Swords just tells me that this is instilling anxiety and fear. This person has to be shut down. So let's see what we get from the black deck. Doesn't want to give us anything. Oh, there we go. The Chaser. Yeah, fear of issues here. This is fear of abandonment and fear of issues. Fearful. So is this person like maybe in a position of authority or something that you fear like could really do some damage to your life in some way? Like either at a friend group or work group or I don't know. The runner, sabotage. Yeah, they're up to sabotage you. If you don't stay on course with what, you know, you've done over here, if you turn your back on them, they're out for sabotage. Repetitive sabotage. Wow. Be careful. Enlist some help with this. Like, get some people on your side that are going to back you up. And this is what I say. I always trust my gut. This is probably somebody that you thought you could trust that's now turned it around to use the relationship that you had to their advantage to get something more. And that's something you didn't see coming. So that's what I got for you, Missy. Somebody behind the scenes there, like trying to do the, it's just nasty. And like I said, you guys, these reads are the Hierophant. This is from the other side. They're telling you what you need to know so you can take actions that you need to take. So that was Miss Missy. Hello, Mickey. How are you? Hope you've had a great weekend. Tia, you are after Mary Michael. There's still 4 more reads before yours. Okay, Nana T. Nana T. Let's see what we got for Nana T. Ancient wisdom, lady with the Bosch egg. This is learning from the past. That's what this is. The lady with the Bosch egg is learning from the past. Ancient wisdom, learning from the past. Like, bridge is burned. That almost looks like the bridge that went from here over to there. Like the bridge is burned, leave them sleeping dogs lay. This is learning from the past. So let's see what it's about. Thought it was going to flip, but it didn't. There we go. Ace of Pentacles. Ace is potential. Pentacles is finance and stability. And it's come out in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles. So this is some kind of insecurity, lack of funds. There we got. Oh. And we got the Devil. And this is undecided. And then we got the Tower upright. So we got learning from the past. This is ancient wisdom. We've got the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse. We've got the Devil, undecided. And we've got the Tower. This is almost like feeling trapped, but knowing you have a way out. So I would say the situation maybe that you are finding yourself in now, you feel like you're trapped, but there is a way out of this. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, aces are potential. This is almost like there was an opportunity that you should have taken and you didn't, whether it be from either fear or lack of funds or something like that, or insecurities. You didn't take that opportunity. So even though you didn't take the opportunity, I've got the Devil here, okay? So this is, there's a way out, but are you going to take it? It's there. You can do it. You can go forward and just leave this behind you, but are you willing to do that? It's undecided. We've got the Tower. And the Tower in the upright, this is like a sudden upheave. This is some kind of hurt pride. This is some kind of loss. And the Tower to me is the home life or family. So it's almost like you've got a decision to make. It has to be made. You can make it, but I think you're fearful of making it because of maybe other things that may happen. So let's see why. Do you want the black deck? Yes. Okay. So what was this missed opportunity? This one wanted to come out, so we're going to take it. What was the missed opportunity? The Lovers. This is a relationship. This is making things okay. Look at this. Let's cover up the boobies. So the Lovers. So I asked what the missed opportunity was, and we've got the Lovers in the upright. So this is some kind of union or partnership, something coming together. There was a chance that that could happen, and I think you passed it up because maybe you were uncertain or didn't want to make that decision right away. Let's see what the Devil, why is the Devil there? the King of Wands. You were too loyal to somebody. You didn't take the opportunity. Okay. So we've got the King of Wands. So with this Devil here, this is almost like you could do one thing or the other. You're choosing to stay here because of this. This can also mean like, do I want to really detach myself from this person? But there's a little bit of playfulness there too. It's like you're caught in the middle between, I can walk away from this, but if I do, I'm going to lose this, and this that I really love. But if I don't, this, and this can happen. It's like a double-edged sword. And I've got the King of Wands. This is like being optimistic. This is somebody, it all is going to depend on who you're loyal to, because I think that in the end, whatever happens here, there's going to be some kind of loss also. Somebody's going to feel like you've betrayed them. And that's where the Tower comes in. Somebody's going to feel betrayed when you make a decision. I think if the opportunity would have been taken at the beginning, it wouldn't have been so bad. But now it's almost like somebody feels you made them feel like you were being loyal to them. But now if you change your mind, it's going to feel like a betrayal, because I've got the Tower here. So it's like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So why is the Tower there? No, don't fall. The Magician. You're just trying to keep the peace with everybody. And it seems like with the Magician, no matter what you try to do, it's just a false sense of security, or it's a false sense of somebody feeling okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, she's been loyal to me and this and that and whatever. But it's like this is almost like a balancing act. Why is that Magician with the Tower? I almost feel like it's a balance between two separate sides. And it's like you have to pull things out of your hat to keep each side content. That's what I'm feeling. Let's see. Yeah, see the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is confusion. So I think there's going to be somebody that's very confused by your actions. They're going to think that you're either lying to them or taking a different side than what you had said, or saying something different than what you initially said. They're going to take it out of context. And it's going to cause, there's going to be also a miscommunication, because the Ace of Swords is also a miscommunication of something. So maybe they didn't really understand your stance in this. And now they've either seen, heard, or been told something that they feel is like going against them. And it's almost like, holy crap, man, you can't win for losing. It's like trying to keep two sides that hate each other friendly. And it just can't be done. I think the bottom line is there's going to come a time where whether you have to choose one or the other, or neither. Like, leave me out of your drama until you're done. You guys are done with it, because I don't need it. Because I feel like it's going to be a very hard decision on this one to pick a side, because I think in a lot of aspects you think certain things that are being said and done are okay. And then on the other side, some things that are being said and done aren't okay. And it's coming from both sides. Both sides are doing something that you feel is not so bad, but there's other things they're doing that is. So, and I don't think you should be forced to pick a side. Like, stick with what you think and how you feel. And if they love you, they should love and respect you enough to not make you pick sides. base your decisions off of all the information that you've got. I feel like there was a point where you could have missed an opportunity to nip things in the butt, but I think that opportunity has passed. A love call. This is expressing your love and care for somebody, and letting them know, like, okay, I may not agree with what you're saying or doing, but I still love you. Like, one thing doesn't have to do with the other. And the separation. This is like missing somebody, thinking about somebody, but unsure of the future. So I feel like, yeah, you may be put in a position where you just got to walk away from a few people just to keep your own sanity and let them deal with their own crap. Comes back with lady with the Bosch egg, who learned from the past. Like, do you remember other times where you've gotten in the middle of something between two family members or two friends, and it ended badly for you, and then they end up being okay again with each other, but now they put all the blame on you? You know what I mean? It's a scenario like that I'm seeing. So it's better sometimes to just stay out of it all and say, you guys take care of your bullshit. Come back and see me again when you guys got it figured out, because I ain't going to take sides with nobody. That's what I think. Kalina, yes, you are next. So Kalina is up. Let's see what we got for you, Kalina. Death in the Maiden. This is setting boundaries, boundaries being violated. This is also an invasion. This is like somebody kind of trying to dominate over you. Let's see what this is about. Why is the Death in the Maiden there, please, for Kalina? The World. This is a successful, it came in the upright. This is a successful ending. This is possibilities. This is the completion of a cycle. So whatever you've been going through here, especially when this card comes out, whatever this is that you're going through, it's going to come to a full circle. There's going to be a successful ending for it. So things going your way. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and we've got the Six of Wands. This is a victory. So this is pretty good. So with this Death in the Maiden, this is like boundaries. This is setting boundaries. This is about boundaries maybe in the past being violated, somebody crossing your boundaries, not, taking your feelings into account when it comes to certain things, and somebody crossing those boundaries. And I think that it's going to be dealt with. So now that there are good boundaries that are set in place, I've got the World, which is telling me that you're going to have a great achievement. This is going to be some kind of a successful end to this cycle. So this cycle that you've been going through, maybe not knowing what's going to happen next, or even going through some kind of legal issue, some kind of separation, something like that. It's going to be successful with whatever it was that you had wanted from this situation. And it's going to come to a completion. So it's finally going to come to an end with the arguing and I guess just not agreeing on certain things. I think that's going to come to an end. We got the Six of Wands, which tells me the sixes are growth. So this is moving on and moving past this cycle. There's going to be some triumph and success. There's going to be a celebration that happens to celebrate this is like starting the new and leaving the old behind. This is a cycle that has come to an end. So whatever this is that has been going on maybe for some time, whether this could be something, let me explain. This can be something like, I've been trying for 4 years. I saved up enough money to buy this house, and now you know what? They've changed the conditions. Now I need $20,000 more. So that cycle starts again. It's like a never-ending cycle of something. This can also be, I'm trying to find some things that could explain what I'm seeing here. It's a cycle of something happening over and over, and you could, just as you think you're getting to the end, something's just about to be completed, the game changes again, and either new boundaries are set or new rules are set, or you need more money. Now you don't have enough money. You got to need, you know what I mean? So there's some kind of cycle that's coming to an end where you're finally going to get what was deserved. Whatever you wanted in this is finally going to happen. That it's almost like when you get to the finish line and then they move the finish line is going to be there this time. It's going to finally come together. The Ace of Pentacles. Aces tell me about potential. I feel like even though there was a lost opportunity maybe in the past, they say everything happens for a reason. So I feel like whatever it was that it could have even been included in this when they've moved the finish line. Everything happens for a reason, right? So maybe that there was something there that wasn't meant for you. So I want to know why the Ace of Pentacles is there. Why is the Ace of Pentacles there? Ten of Swords, a betrayal. So I asked why this was here. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, I missed an opportunity before. Now I don't have enough either funds or energy or love or whatever that situation is. It's almost like I'm starting to wonder if I'm ever going to achieve this. Well, we know that you are, okay? But with this, the Ace of Pentacles being here, it's like, this could be what are the things that can hold you back from finally achieving this? Because I see it in the cards for you that this is the cycle is going to come to an end. But there's things here with the Ace of Pentacles that can stop that from happening again. If what? So that's why I asked why that was there. And we got the Ten of Swords. This is a betrayal. You got to work with people that you trust, that you know are there for the long haul, that are in a good place in their own life. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles. This is teamwork, yes. So we got the Ten of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is teamwork, and the Ten of Swords is a betrayal. So if somebody in this steps out or betrays you, that's one thing that could stop this from happening. So like, it's like, and this is only a hypothetical so you can understand what I'm saying. Like I said, with buying the house or running a race and they're moving the finish line. This could also be being with somebody, the constant breakups, this and that, not seeing eye to eye, not maybe wanting to live in a certain state. I want to live over here and you want to live over there. There are a lot of things that haven't been resolved yet. This could be one of the things that come up again. There could be a betrayal. So it's like, say you're wanting to get married. Here's a perfect example. Say, first COVID, had to put it off. Then we didn't have the money because we couldn't work because of COVID. We had to put it off. And then finally it's coming together where this can finally happen. And then there's a betrayal. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's almost like somebody finally hitting rock bottom. But the Three of Pentacles is like, you can learn to get past this with teamwork and really maybe talking about it. It doesn't have to be thrown away, but this could be why I've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, because there's something that still could come up it's all going to depend on how you react to this, whether this continues, but I see it continuing and the celebration at the end. I've also got the Hangman in reverse. I asked why the Ace was there. This is neither sacrifices. This is indecisions and resistance. This is also stalling. So this is going to depend on how you react to whatever this Ace of Pentacles is that comes up. Because this Ace of Pentacles could still throw a wrench in this. I don't think that it will, because this is a lost opportunity, and this is why it could be a lost opportunity. But I see in the end that the celebration and the victory here with the Six of Wands, the achievement, successful endings with the world. So I think this is all going to depend on how you deal with the situation. Tia, who are you reading? Tia, you ask this every time I start shuffling. There are this read and two more before yours. Okay, so let's get a little bit more clarification. You got it. To me, this is almost like picking a battle. See a mask. Somebody's mask's about to fall off. I think you're going to find something else out. And there could be some gaslighting associated with that. Somebody maybe not even wanting to answer a question that you may have because they don't want to hurt you. Or this could be something that you thought was already discussed and you thought you knew what you needed to know about it, and you're going to find out that there was more to it. And like I said, because this ace is telling me that there's something that could still ruin this, but I see it still happening here. So it may be another bump in the road, but it's all going to depend on how you deal with it. But I do see this happy ending here. So healthy choices. Yeah, this is going to have to do with a choice somebody made. And it's going to have to do with the choices that you're going to make also, as to which way this is going to go. This is making healthy choices in love and life. So it's going to be both. Don't let, how can I say this? With like, I get this with like picking your battles too. Is this really something that, okay, maybe I didn't know the whole story, but I know that that is now over and done with, and we can move forward with this because I see a happy ending. I think that you got answers to certain things, but I think you didn't get the whole truth. And I think that may come out and it may be a bump in the road, but I still do think that you're going to get past that. And there's going to be, because I got the victory, successful endings and everything here. So I do feel like it's going to be okay. Tia. Every time I shuffle, my dear, you are asking, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? I told you, you are after Mary Michael. There are two more reads before yours. Let me know in chat that you just heard me. You are very welcome, Kalina, and I wish you all the best. Pick your battles. You know, even though we may find out down the line that somebody maybe didn't tell us the whole truth, before like going into, like I would, a freak out, I want to sit and listen about it now. And I want to know now, would that have changed the decision that I made anyway? Or do I feel like they did that to maybe not hurt me as much? Is it really a big factor, or is it just you didn't tell me everything and now I'm DEFCON 40 again, pissed off? Or can you look at it as if to say, okay, I know you didn't tell me everything. I'm a little upset that you didn't tell me this too. But if you hear their reasoning about it, it's probably was to just save you extra. It wasn't going to change anything that happened. You know what I mean? It wasn't a major thing. It could be just like a little thing just to save your feelings. Tia, you've probably got about 15 minutes before your read, if that helps. So just be mindful of that, Kalina. Like me, I'm not one. You can ask my sister; she's in here somewhere, or some of the ones that have been here a long time. Like I'm not one to keep my mouth shut. If something happens, I got to address it right away, and I say what I feel. I got to work on that myself with maybe keeping my tongue a little bit more and letting everything come out before I react and picking my battles. I have a hard time with that. So I get you, girl. It's not the easiest thing to do. Okay, I gotta take off this sweatshirt. Yes, Tia, if what K. Mitch just said, even if I'm doing your reading and you missed the first part of it, you can scroll back. Like, it's going to be here. Even once this live is done, you are going to be able to still go back and watch it as many times as you want. It will be on my channel under the live tab. So don't think that if you don't get it, like if you say you missed part of it, it's still going to be there, hon. You're still going to be able to see it. You can go back and watch it as many times as you want because it stays on my page under the live tab. So I know you just said you were at work. So even if you've got to go and do something quick and your read happens, you can rewind and watch it, or you can watch it again on my YouTube channel. Like, it'll be there. So your read is never lost time. You can always, and you can go back and watch it as many times as you want. Okay, Kate Bell. Kate Bell. Michelle, my love. Kate Bell. Let's see what we got. Strangely lonely. Holding on way too tight. Ooh. Holding on way too tight, Kate Bell. This could be somebody holding way too tight onto you, too. So that one wanted to come out. We're going to take it. There we go. This one came out first, I believe. Three of Pentacles. This is teamwork, creativity, working as a team. Three of Pentacles. Threes are a connection happening. This is connecting. This is hanging on way too tight. This is also teamwork. And then we've got the Page of Swords in reverse. Impulsive. Somebody who likes to gossip. So this is somebody in your inner circle. Very boisterous. Likes to gossip a lot. You got to be careful when you got people in your group that like to gossip, because if they're gossiping to you about somebody else, they're gossiping to somebody else about you. So this basically is telling me that you really need to be careful about what you believe and don't act quickly when you hear something, because it just may not be true, because there's a person in your group, somebody who's going to be very clingy, probably very jealous of other people in the group. So jealous when you spend time with somebody else, they feel like they're being left out or they're not as important. So maybe that's why they start this gossip stuff. But I feel like there's somebody that's just hanging on to you way too tight. And this may be, you know, somebody you need to put out a little bit of a distance for a bit, just to get them in their lane type thing. Let's see why the Three of Pentacles is there. The Three of Pentacles is teamwork, working together and creatively, but this is also learning, a lesson maybe learning. I don't know. Let's see why the Three of Pentacles is there. Why is that Three of Pentacles there? Swords. Oh, heartbreak. Yeah, somebody is feeling like slighted. We got the Three of Swords. Somebody in this group is feeling slighted. And I've got the Page of Swords here in reverse. And this is telling me this is somebody who gossips a lot when this comes out. And I do believe that this is some kind of trauma of theirs from the past. I don't think they're doing it maliciously, although it's malicious. I don't think that is their intentions. I think that they just want to feel important. They want to be like the go-to person. They want to feel like they're important in the group, and they're not feeling that right now. That's what I think is going on here. And when they this person sees you doing things with others that they maybe want to do with you. That's what's making them feel even more alienated. So I don't know if this is a partner even that is feeling slighted because you're spending way too much time over here. This is somebody feeling slighted, feeling left out, feeling not as loved as others, feeling like they're on the outside. So they're starting gossip and rumors and saying things to get attention to them and wanting people to come to them as this person as their go-to because they're feeling alienated by you. It's like heartbroken. And I feel like it's something from their past, why they're like this today. So let's see this Page of Swords. Why is that Page of Swords there? Who is it? Who is it, please? Or how does Kate have to deal with this? The Five of Wands, oh my God, causing lots of arguments, fights. So this Page of Swords, whoever it is, I feel like if it's not nipped in the bud, like you gotta address this. I don't think this person is doing it maliciously, but it is malicious. I don't know how to explain this. It's almost like, I'm just going to say this little white lie because I need some attention. And they don't want to hurt you, but that's the only way they can get attention is by saying this. So they're going to say it to get that attention, and then they regret it later. And I feel like if this isn't nipped in the bud, I feel like there's a lot of fighting and aggression that's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of clashes that happen if it's not addressed. It's almost like, you know, where the person is coming from and you understand why they do the things that they do. But in the same aspect, I think it's time to put an end to it. You can't just let it keep going on because I think progressively it will get worse and it could cause some major issues in relationships that you don't want to lose. I almost dumped the whole deck down the front of me. I said, you guys, my hand's getting worse, like to keep my grip. That's all right. It's all good. The Ten of Wands. Too much on your plate. So it's almost like you want to be there a little more for this person and you understand their pain and the way they feel and why they feel that way. And it almost be like, too, like maybe some people in this group feel that this person is overly aggressive, too pushy, maybe a little off. So they don't want to include this person in everything, but you do. But you understand you're trying to take both people's feelings into account without, like you're in the middle. You love this side, you love this side, and it's not even sides. You love them all. It's just this, I think this person is very hard to understand. But I think you have an understanding of it. But there's going to come a time where you've got to put some kind of boundary on the chaos that's happening because of this. Like they need help dealing with their issues. And I believe their issues stem back away from their past, from things that happened to them in their past. I don't think they're trying to be malicious, but it's malicious when it comes out. And then they regret it because they don't want to hurt these people. This person wants to be accepted and loved by everybody, but they're going about it the wrong way. That's the best that I can say about it. And it's almost like now you got the Ten of Wands, you're feeling overburdened, overwhelmed, too many tasks, too many things that, you know, in the fire that you can't just drop everything to give this person all the attention and desire that they need. But until this conversation or that happens, or until it's confronted and this person, you know, maybe telling this person, look, I love you the same. It's just like, sometimes it's there, sometimes it's here. And I've got so much going on in my life. I've got to split my time equally. Like you got to come to some understanding with this person so they don't feel, and not that it's your job, but I feel like you care about this person. And if you care about them enough, you're going to have to get them to understand that it's not you pushing them aside. It's priorities and boundaries. Nothing personal. You know what I mean? Let's see what the black deck says regarding this. Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Have faith. Love is coming, a surprise invitation. This is also has some kind of hesitation too. Oof. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Seduction. This is flirty. Hooking up. Third-party interference. This is also third-party interference, which I believe is connecting here. The axe. This is a breakup, but a separation. Something has to stop. Stopping the pattern. I can't make this up. Look at stopping the pattern right there. This pattern has to stop because I feel like if it's not, it's going to cause some serious problems down the line somewhere. Somebody down the line is not going to understand or be understanding or be willing to understand, because I think this person may cross a line that they can't come back from. Even though I do not believe that this person has a malicious bone in their body, I think that this is their own things that they're dealing with, that this is the only way that they know how to deal with people or get attention. It's got to be handled with kid gloves, because I really don't think that this person is malicious or doing this maliciously at all. So have some consideration with that, but it's time to put your foot down with certain people. If this group doesn't understand, like this is just the reason this person's like this because of past traumas. If they can't accept that and slough off maybe some gossip or lies or whatever, then this person's going to have to understand why they can't be in a big group like that. Or that, I think you have to tell this person and explain why. Like, you don't have to lie. You don't have to gossip. You don't have to make things up to be loved and be part of us. That's what's keeping you away. So that is for you. Mary Michael. Mary Michael, you are up, my dear. Death and the Maiden. This is boundaries being violated. Oh boy, here we go again. What is going on today? Death and the Maiden. This is about boundaries being violated. You see at the bottom there. Boundaries violated. Somebody trying to take dominance. Somebody trying to control a situation. Invasion of privacy. Somebody coming in and doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing. That's what Death and the Maiden is about. Let's see what's going on here. Four of Cups. Oh, Four of Cups. This is like a negative outlook. Okay, so this one, and this one. So the Four of Cups. This is a negative outlook. So we got somebody being very skeptical, negative outlooks, contemplating with the Four of Cups. The fours are stability, boundaries being violated, an invasion, a dominance, stability. I almost feel like there's something that I feel like somebody's like really watching over you and watching what you do. But I also feel like there's nothing that you can give me right now that's going to change my mind, because I've got these 3 cups over here, and that's what my focus is. This new cup being offered here isn't what I want. Okay. It's 10 of Pentacles in reverse. With the 10 of Pentacles, this is financial worries. Somebody saying that they've got money that they don't actually have. Somebody may be lying to you about household finances. 9 of Swords. This is anxiety and fear over what's going on. So it's almost like I feel like there's something else you would rather do. And whatever keeps being offered to you is not going to change your mind. I don't want that. I want this. You can't get that because of the financial instabilities here with the 10 of Pentacles. I don't know if there's somebody saying that money's there that's not there, or there should be money, or you should have been getting money that you didn't get. There's something about money being either used somewhere else or not there at all. And I got the 9 of Swords. This is causing a lot of anxiety and depression. The 4 of Cups. Okay, so I want to know what this 4 of Cups is. Why is that 4 there? Because to me, this is something being offered, and I don't want that. You know what I want? It's these 3 cups that are over here. So it's almost like, okay, look at, I'm going to buy you a new car. No, I don't want a new car. I want the car over there, the 3 cups. I want that. I just want it fixed. I don't want something new. I want, see how this is shiny and new? I don't want something new. I want this, and I want this fixed. This is not what I want. See the face? That's what I'm getting from the 4 of Cups. And then with the 10 of Pentacles, okay, the 10s are a completion of something. This is like a financial collapse, or this is somebody saying that there's money there that is not, or this is about you supposed to have been given money and it didn't happen. The 9 of Swords is now I'm upset and worried about. Okay, so let's see this 4 of Cups. What is to do with this 4 of Cups? Oh, the 5 of Pentacles. Oh no. So I asked why the 4 of Cups. This is like somebody's offering you something new, hoping that this is just going to mull over, take your mind off of this. You're saying, no, I don't want this. I want this. I just want it fixed. With the 5 of Pentacles coming in, the 5s are adversity. It's like, I'm not going to put myself in more debt or hurt myself more financially by something new when I can just fix the old. So it's almost like, I'm not going to put myself in debt to fix for something new. I will put myself there money-wise with what I can fix. If it's going to cost more than what I have, I'm not going to do it. Now, this can also be emotions-wise too. I don't want something new. I want to fix what I already have. But if it's going to take me out emotionally, I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? That's how that can be looked at. I don't want something new. I want to fix what's here, but I'm not willing to break myself to fix you or others. But that's what I want. I want that fixed, because bringing something new into it is not going to make me feel better. I want this fixed. That's what's going to make you happy. But at what cost? There's a limit to what you're willing to do. With the 10 of Pentacles, this is like a financial collapse. This is like financial difficulties. I want to know why that is there. The 10 of Pentacles is also like fake money. Somebody like throwing somebody else's money around too, pretending it's theirs. This one came out sideways, so I'm going to take it. The Empress. This is somebody saying that they have an abundance of something. This is, and don't forget, I asked why this came out in reverse. This is financial collapse. The Empress is somebody who usually is very creative. This is usually a mother figure, an older woman. But the money is like the abundance that she's projecting to have here, I believe, is the money, but it's not. She doesn't have this money. It's fake. It's fake. So she's trying to be something she's not. The King of Swords comes in, and he's trying to be logical about this. So we've got the Empress and we've got the King of Swords. The King of Swords is none too happy with what the Empress is doing. So this is going to cause problems between them two. Now, how's that going to affect you? I have no idea. This could be what you're trying to fix. The 9 of Swords, this is insomnia. This is like anxiety and fear. I want to know why that is there, because I feel like you have a lot of sleepless nights trying to think of what can be done to fix this, or is this ever going to be fixed, or is this just going to continue on? Okay, so we got the Eight of Wands. This is rapid forward movement, okay, with the Eight of Wands. Wands are taking action on something. The eights are a change. So changes are needed. Something's got to give here. And then we got the Three of Cups. This is a celebration. This is a joyful celebration. Look at that. The Three of Cups. I think that it is going to take something drastic for this to finally settle, where you don't have to worry or have anxiety over what's going on over here anymore. This may be a sudden movement by you. This may be, screw you, I'm out of here. I'm going to live off grid. Nobody can get a hold of me. CAO. Kick rocks. Come see me when you got this shit figured out, because I'm done. That could be it. And this is the happy, like this is the Three of Cups. Emotions and relationships. Okay, the three is a connection. So something finally connecting here, where it's like, enough is enough. I'm moving past this. Don't bug me anymore with this crap. That's what I'm seeing. You have to let certain things go, and like totally, this to me is like a total disconnect. For things to be happy and content for once, I feel like there's a total disconnect that has to happen with certain people there. And it doesn't have to be forever. It can be for now, for your own sanity. You know what I mean? The Grim Reaper, yes. Some relationships are over. The Grim Reaper stands for that. Some relationships, no second chances. Grow and transform your life now. See that? Relationships over, no second chances. Like, I think you've given people way too many chances to make this right, and they've just cast what you feel and what you think aside. And it's time to like finally make the cut. You hand me the scissors to cut you off, I'm going to cut you off. And then you got to grow and transform. And I think that there's going to be a lot of, well, that one wanted to come out. So there it is. And the masks, people's masks are going to start falling off. Okay. You got to start doing some gaslighting of your own, because I really do think that people's masks are going to start falling off. You do really got to just disconnect from all these idiots, and just worry about you and yours. Let them deal with their own crap over here, because I feel like it's always going to be, well, you know what? I can offer you that. No, I don't want that. I want what I have, but I want it to be okay. But you're going to have to be the one to do that with just breaking some ties. And I'm not saying it has to be forever. You know what I mean? But for now. So that's what I think. That's what I think there, my dear. Misery loves company, right? If they don't have the company to feed their misery, something's going to give. Tia! Where are you, Tia? It's your turn. Somebody ring a bell. Ding, 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 ding. Tia! First time, didn't know what to request. Oh, Mary Michael, you gotta just let them deal with their crap, man, and just go on your merry way. Well, happy belated birthday. Do I play songs? Huh? Merleman 17 says, do you play songs? What? Why would I play songs? I don't understand that. I can sing for you if you want. Yes. Mickey Morgan says, happy birthday. I'm still trying to figure out what this meant up here. Merlin Man 17. Do you play songs? Oops, sorry. Earbud user, sorry. I just hit my mic with my cup. Well, that's not a bad thing. Maybe now is the time to cut them ties, at least for now, because you know stuff is going to fly off again since that funeral. Mickey Morgan didn't know what to, first time didn't know what to request. What do you mean by that? I don't understand what you're saying, Mickey. You're so fun. Hey, Mickey. I now got that song in my head. Hey, Mickey. I'm still waiting for Tia. It is now time for her read, and she is MIA. MIA. I sent a super chat. Oh, Mickey, I didn't see it. Mickey Morgan, thank you for bringing that to my attention because I did not see it. I don't have my chat up on the screen in front of me. So you want a read? There she is, Tia. It's your turn. So Mickey Morgan says, I sent a super chat. Did you want a read? Okay, no problem. You are on the list after Tia. So Tia, you are up. Here you go. Don't miss it, girl. Ignore work for a minute. Tell them that you're on potty. I'm in the potty. Don't bug me for a minute. Okay, Tia, here we go. If anybody does want to read, you better get it in now because I'm doing Tia and then Mickey, and then we are going to be done with the mini read. So if you do want a mini read, get it in now. Amara the Mayhoon. This is about healing. This is about healing. This is about healing. Okay, let's see. Why is Amara the Mayhoon there, please, for Aloha Healing? Oh boy. King of Wands. King of Wands in reverse. This is a male. This is somebody who is very temperamental. This is somebody who can be very nasty when provoked, very impulsive, very abusive at times. Oh boy. And this is what I think you need to heal from, because I got Amara and the Mayhoon, and this talks about healing. See? Aloha Healing. This is somebody you need to heal from. So I don't know if this is a partner, this is a father figure, but I do feel like there was some kind of abuse that was going on. And then we got the Judgment. We've also got the Judgment here. The Judgment is telling me that there is some kind of doubt with something, because it is in reverse. So I don't know if this abuse went too far and you tried to do something about it and people aren't believing you or aren't believing this about this person. Let's get some more. But this person, whoever this King of Wands is a very needy person too. So the attention needs to be on them. They need to be believed. Their story needs to be told. And I feel like when they're questioned, they can become very temperamental and abusive. So let's see more about this king. Is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning. Wands also speak about taking action on something. So I feel like it's time With the Ace of Wands coming out, like you need to move past this. Judgment may not come. So you may not get justification. You may not get, feel like, how can I say this? I don't know if this is like a closure type thing or some kind of retribution. I don't think that it's going to come. I feel connection with this person is just going to be continue to be abusive, because I got the Ace of Wands telling me that you need to move past it. You need a new start. So the Judgment in reverse, this is somebody having doubt. See, and we got the Nine of Swords also that came out with this. This is facing your fear. This is recovering from it. This is also extreme regret. So I feel if you continue to try and get some kind of judgment against this person or some kind of recognition, like, look at, this is what you did to me, this is how it affected me. I feel like there's going to be more regret that you're going to have, because I feel like there's going to be some pretty harsh words that are said or that may come out. This is not good. I feel like you need to get away from this person. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you need a change. You need a change. You got to stop taking chances or thinking that things are going to get better. They're only going to get worse. I feel I get this a lot with relationships where, whether it's between parents and a child, whether it's between a boss and a worker, it could be your significant other, it could be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever this is. I feel like by not letting it go and letting this continue and not moving on from it, even if there was a reconciliation, I feel like that this person is just going to take advantage of that and feel like you're weak. Like, I can do whatever I want, get away with it, they'll come back. And it's just a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle. And every time you spin that wheel, every time you take the person back, or you go back to that job you quit, or you stand up to your parents, no, I can live on my own, I'm good, stop interfering with my life, whatever the situation is. When you keep giving chance after chance after chance, you can't continue to do the same thing expecting different results. Usually, generally, it just gets worse, because then this person feels like they've got power over you and that they can do whatever they want to do, and you're just going to continue to give them chances. So that's what I'm feeling there. You need to go away. You need to get away from this, and you need a change, and you need a new beginning. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning. Set this shit on fire. Burn it. Let it go. See that? Burn it. Let it go. And start anew. Okay, so let's see what else we can get with this. See the boat. The ship has sailed. It's like moving on. This is closure. Okay? Moving on. Closure. You need to move on from this. This situation is never going to be what you want it to be. Like, especially if this is a parent or a boss. Especially if it's a boss, get the hell away. Like, you deserve better. And if this is a relationship, you deserve better than what I'm seeing here. Because this is somebody very manipulative. They're used to getting their way. And when they don't, all hell breaks loose. If this is like a parent situation where your parents are getting too involved in your life, maybe causing some problems there, you need to tell them to back away. You got to start healing. You're not going to progress in any constructive way until you heal from the past traumas. See the clock. You need time. See this? Needs time. You need time. You need time to heal. You need time to heal. This is cycles. Look at cycles. Time to heal, to make progress. I told you here about this never-ending cycle. Long before this came out, you need to get off this wheel, and you got to start a new beginning. Burn this relationship. Unless it's a parent, You need to burn this relationship and get the hell away from it. It's no good for you. If it's a parent and maybe some counseling or something, you can't disown your parent. Well, you can, but it's not a good thing. I feel like there's always some kind of love there for in a parent child relationship. But this wheel, it's you can't continue doing the same things expecting different results. And that's what I feel like you've been doing for some time. It's like something happens, you break up, you forgive, you forget. It happens again, you break up, you forgive, you forget. And it's just a never ending cycle. So I think it's time to put closure and move on and heal, because your read was all about healing. Okay. And in order to heal, you have to distance yourself from what's hurting you. Get rid of what's hurting you. Okay. Mickey Morgan. Let's see what we got for Mickey Morgan. Again, this is the last read, you guys. So if you do want to read, you got to get it in before I'm done this one, or we're closing up shop. Mickey Morgan. Magical space clearing. Two little witches. I love this card. Two little witches. This is space, magical space clearing time. Time to clean out the closet. This is also making room for things, taking time for yourself, planning vacations, getting away, getting rid of the old, bringing in the new. It's all depending on what comes out with the. We've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who is very stubborn, can't let go of things. Perfect time to make more space. Cleaning out time. This is, and it's ironic that this comes out. Okay? This is the Eight of Cups. This is not being able to let go of stuff, being very stubborn. I don't know. I feel like you're somebody that holds on to things for far too long. And I'm going to say it right now. I'm one of them. I have got stuff that old boyfriends gave me, my ex-husband gave me, that it's downstairs in the basement in one of them boxes down there. I don't know what box it's in, but it's there, which should have been thrown out long ago. This is being able to let go. You got to let go of this stuff that is maybe holding you back. That's what I'm feeling. Well, Cups is a water sign. It's very emotional. Well, that's what I said. You're holding on to things. And then we got the Ten of Wands. Too many things on the go. And when you got too many things on the go, what happens? You end up either dropping something or forgetting something. And then down the line, it's like, oh my God, how could I have forgotten about that? That was something that I really want to do. This is overworked, overburdened. Okay. So I don't know if you're using this as an excuse not to clean out and clean away. And this is just isn't, this isn't just material things. This is everything. Clean out the closet. It's time for a new start. Let's see why the Eight of Cups is there. Okay, that one came out second, so we're going to look at it second. This one came out first, so let's take this one first and this one next. Oh, Ten of Pentacles. So with the Eight of Cups, we've got being able to let go of certain things. Fear also of abandonment, because the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is either a family, this is a family feud. And this is like some kind of financial issue. Could it be a family financial issue? Is that why there's certain things you can't let go of? Because I won't be able to get them back ever. There's some kind of financial thing that's happening here. And that's why you're not letting go. And that's why you're being stubborn. I get this a lot when there's a breakup. I'm not giving up the house. I'm not moving out. I'm keeping it because I won't be able to get it again once we're separated. Because I'm not going to have the money to do it. That's just hypothetical, but that's what I usually get when I get something like this. We've got the 10 of Wands. This is too much of a burden, too many tasks on the go. Something's always forgotten. Okay, and we got the 6 of Cups. This is regret and being stuck in the past. See, in the upright. Who is that? It's funny because it says me sitting at a table. But this is in reverse. So the 6 of Cups in reverse, sixes are about growth. It's time to go get past this. This is also about regret, not letting go again. I've got not letting go, cannot let go here, and I've got not letting go here. So I think there's something that you're whether this is a grudge, whether you're holding on to something that you're not able to let go. And I feel like it is stopping you from going forward, or going forward with, I don't want to say an open mind, but with different thought process. You know what I mean? Like, you can go forward and say, okay, well, I am going to watch out for, people that work on the till, or it's going in a different direction. But I feel with the 6 of Cups in reverse, this is being stuck in the past and regretting not being able to let go of something and now being in denial. So in order to get to your future, you have to let go of the past. You have to let go of the things in the past that held you back or hurt you or harmed you. And sometimes we think that we're not going to be able to do as good as we are if we let go. And I'm telling you, I'm a perfect example. I've made more money in the last 25 years than I ever did when I was with my ex. I'm in a better place, not only emotionally, financially, everything has gotten so much better. But if you would have told me that I would be in the place that I'm at now, if you would have told me that back then, I would have said, there's no way, I can't do it. And that's basically what this is saying. It's almost like a fear of not being able to, in the future, be exactly where you want to be. Okay? So let's get a couple more on that, Mickey. Don't ever be afraid of change. I know change can be, scary, but sometimes letting go and letting God, and I'm Catholic. God is God. I believe in him. I praise him. I thank him every day. But some things you got to let go and let God, and believe that there's better things to come. Love. Unconditional love. This is oneness. This is affection. This is attraction and self-love. You got to love yourself first. Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. This is also, don't hesitate. Okay, just go. I don't know why, because I'm seeing that you are hesitating. You got to go forward. The arrow is always shot forward. I'll take one more black one for you. Hand of Cards. Okay? And the Hand of Cards is take a chance, a risk. Be strategic. There's options. Don't show your hand, but take that risk. Because you never know. You may be so afraid of maybe not being able to be at a place that you want to be, about losing everything and not being able to rebuild. Whereas I see that you got to take that chance. Because if you don't have happiness and you're not happy and content within yourself, you're never going to be happy and content down the road. You're going to have a lot of regrets. And it's going to keep you stuck in this past. And it's time to clean that all out. It's time to get rid of it, move on, and start taking some chances. And I'm not saying go and jump off a cliff on a bungee rope. I wouldn't suggest that to anybody, because I just don't trust some ropes. I have trust issues when it comes to heights. But I mean, there's chances that you can take that, if you fail, you fail. You live and you learn by the mistakes that you made and why you failed, and you try again. Right? When you give up on yourself, you've given up on everything. You can give up on a lot of things. Just don't ever give up on yourself. Okay? So that is it, you guys. I have seen people leave, especially relationships, female friends of mine, and it's like, oh my God, I'll never be able to afford to buy a house again without him. I wouldn't. And to see them now, they own their own businesses. They are doing better than they ever could have done with that person. But it was the mindset. And don't forget, people that keep people in situations usually do it by, how can I say that? Making them feel less than. When you got people around you that are making you feel less than, it's because they're afraid of what you can do, and usually better than what they're doing them. Especially when it comes to relationships. They have to keep you in a constant state of not trusting yourself and your decisions, so they have some kind of control over you. Okay, so there's tell signs. There's signs to tell when people are, pulling that kind of crap on you. And it's usually their own insecurities, and they're afraid of you doing a lot better without them, and seeing that you can do better without them, and then they lose all control, right? So do what is going to make you happy within the perimeters of what you can do. Baby steps. An inch forward is better than 2 inches backwards. So even if it's an inch forward a day, take those steps forward. Mary Michael, okay, Mitch, I worked at an Irish restaurant St. Patrick's Day and made New Year's Eve look like child's play. I was totally shocked. The first one I worked, oh my God, I was terrified. No one would get home in one piece. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of these, you guys. I'm going to do a couple of these. Okay, nobody wants it. Okay, wrapping up. Bye. I don't see anybody jumping on it. Okay, we'll put them away. If you want one of these cards, they're free. Put one in the chat. These I'm going to, for the people who are here that are maybe new, these are just funny. This is what the cards are called, so you can just imagine. Somebody sent me these, and you see a set of 60 irrelevant cards. These are not oracle. These are not tarot. They're just fun. Okay, who do we get up first? K. Mitch. We're going to give them a shuffle. Okay. There's some that are turned over. I don't want that. Is there a couple of them? We'll see as we get to them. Put a 1 in the chat if you want one of these cards. Okay, K. Mitch. K. Mitch, behold the field in which I grow my... Lay thine eyes upon it and see that it is barren. Cultivate calm. I love it. All right, that's the first time I see that one. Okay, Mitch, you are the first one to get that card. That's the first time I see it. Mary Michael. Seeking cosmic consciousness. Just kidding, but seriously, though. Nana. Oh, Nana. Here we go again. Nana, are you putting vibes out there or what? It was like, oh my gosh, I got to read this to Nana. But she seems to be getting them lately. Take a deep breath and let your F's go. Who needs to give one when you can release them all? Nana's been getting a lot of the F-bombs. Oh, I love you. Pinky. Pinky. A path to inner peace begins with 4 words, not my effing problem. Let the crazy ass shit go. There you go. One for Johnny Lee. Johnny Lee. Johnny Lee. Oh, wasn't his name Johnny on Karate Kid? Wasn't his name Johnny? Okay. Wax on, wax off. Wax the hell off the task at hand. Wasn't his name Johnny? What? The Karate Kid guy? Wax on, wax off. Mary Michael, this one is for you because Des just put hers in. So, Mary Michael, talk to the ham saw because I'm done listening. Talk to the ham. That was for you, Mary Michael. There's Des. Okay, I'm going to shuffle these up good because if Des doesn't get an F-bomb, she's going to lose her shit. Nana's been getting all the F-bombs lately. And here comes my sister, like, okay, give me one. For 10. Keep one off to the side, sister. And just pull it for me and pretend you get it from the deck. Nope, I do it right in front of everybody. Okay. You ready, Des? There you go. Zen as F. Chakras loaded and ready. You know, I hope so after your read today. I was making copies. He was making copies. Oh, you guys. Mary Michael says, if Deb gets an S-bone, I'll be ticked off because I didn't get one. She got one. I guess you're ticked off. You're welcome, sister. Mary Michael, no fair. Okay, another one for Mary Michael. Come on, F-bomb for Mary Michael. Mary Michael, give me Nirvana I can dance to. Like no one's watching, or if they are, give it up. I tried. Nana. Another one for Nana. Nana. Oh, did I just snort? Oh my gosh, I hate when I make that sound, but this is too funny. Nana. Nana, Nana. Nana, find your effing center. Like a jelly donut full of peace. Okay, Mitch. Oh, okay, Mitch wants another one. Okay, okay, Mitch. I'm in an offline state of mind. Unplugging. Yes. And Mary Michael. Mary Michael. Drop and give me Zen. Pay the piper and move on. Pinky. Addicted to inner peace. Get your quick fix. Mitch says, I didn't understand my first one. Yes, yes, yes. I like this one. This one's for me. Bye-bye, dumbass bullshit. Hello, Sea of Tranquility. That one's for me. Okay. I think everybody got at least one, maybe two. It's 3 o'clock. I got to get something to eat. I don't even know what I'm going to eat yet. But I got to get something to eat. And I can take them pills for my stomach. Oh, Miss Missy, I just put them away. Okay. I'm going to pull one out of the middle here for you, Missy. They're already in here, so I'm just going to pull one out of the middle. Okay? Right here. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. and you will champion your truth like a mofo and rest on the 7th day. There you go. And yes, I pulled one for Missy, you guys. She got a read today and whatnot. And I always do that for my mods because I love them to death. They are the greatest ever. Yeah, it's 3:00. So yeah, if I don't eat by 3:30, I can't eat because then my stomach gets all messed up. So I'm going to go and make something to eat and take those stomach pill things that I don't think are doing a damn thing except for costing me money, but it is what it is. I'm going to take them so he can't say, it's because you didn't take your pills. Anyway, I don't think they're helping anything. So, but with that being said, you guys, thank you for allowing me to read for you today. If you've gotten a read, thank you for being here and supporting. This week, bunch of stuff coming up. I am going to try and get some more private reads done. So if you do have, I know you guys, I still got one or two that haven't answered me from back in December. I sent it out and said, look at, I had a bad fall. I was injured. I've gone through a lot of health stuff. Here I am. If not, I'll be getting into the January stuff. I've got a few more in December that put in for private read requests in December. I'm going to send out emails to them to see if they're still interested and finally start getting caught up in all these reads, you guys. Usually I'm 3 to 4 months behind anyway, but I have been really trying to catch up. So just because you don't see me here live all the time, I'm still doing reads in the background. So that's what I'm doing. I got 2 updates to do this week. Sebastian and Riley, I will be doing this week. The Chad Daybell trial starts April 1st, but it's just the voir dire. So I will cover maybe the first day and maybe the 3rd or 4th day because it's all the same. It's the same thing every day. We've seen that with the Letitia Stout. It's boring as F. I remember having to sit through it when I was still working at the law office, and I just, I can't. We're going to get what the questions that they are asking, so we're going to have an idea. If you guys don't understand how that process works, I will explain it to you on the first day. So we'll watch a little bit of that. But once the trial starts, once that jury is selected and the trial starts, I will be covering it from start to finish every day. Every day that there's court, I will be streaming the court process live. So you will be able to see what's going on with Chad Daybell in court as it happens. Maybe in between when they take their morning break and then their lunch break and their afternoon break, some days we may go to the pendulum and where you guys can ask questions, maybe about some information that came out that we heard in the morning session or the afternoon session. Okay. We'll figure out something fun to do during those breaks. Also they usually take an hour for lunch. During that time, I'm going to take that time to get some stuff done in the house that I need to get done here because this trial is going to go on for over a month. And my house can't just sit for a month without housekeeping and stuff like that and being able to get food ready for my dinner and stuff like that. So, but during the morning break and afternoon break, we're going to do something fun to pass that little bit of time with your guys' input. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up for today. I'm going to end it like I always do. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. Always. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.